Not the kind of bed straps you have.
Yeah, I was going to say, I got straps.
Yeah, different bed straps, longer bed straps. And man, when a girl came over and she saw a king-size bed on the ground, conflicting values, baby. She was like, there's a lot of space to fucking roll around out here, but boy, oh boy, is this mattress not on a spring topper at all.
Boy, would I love to be elevated.
Oh, man, I miss it. Because you roll out of bed and then you're just like sitting and you feel like a struggling artist.
Yeah.
You're sitting, your feet are already on the ground, your knees are up because you're only like 12 inches off the ground and you're like, time to get the day started. And you kind of have to like awkwardly push yourself up because you're basically sitting on the ground.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, but then you can like backflip into bed. Because it's right on the ground.
Yeah, great for pillow fights.
Yeah.
Great for pillow fights. You don't have to worry about breaking the spring topper.
Exactly.
Man, that was the amount of times I woke up in college with a girl just like 7 feet away from me in the same bed. Good times. Good times. I was like, she's so far away, probably because I do not remember her name.
That's so funny.
Yeah, man. California Kings. Probably the best thing you can do. Probably the best investment you can make into your money.
Yeah.
You should get like one of those you should get one of those ones where it's like they elevate. You can like
I've been looking at Tempur-Pedics.
You can like lift them and you can like change how firm they are.
And it like does halvesies. So like half of it will be up.
And then they make cooling beds?
It's the same thing.
What do you mean?
The Tempur-Pedic does all of these features.
So like I can get like an AC bed.
Yeah.
Because there's like you put it over your bed and it like has like heat zones. It's like a $5,000 sheet basically. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. I would love heat zones. I sleep ridiculously hot. Dorothy sleeps ridiculously cold. That'd be huge. Subscription service. I have to pay.
Wait, what? That's ridiculous.
I have to buy a sheet and then I have to pay like $60 a month for my AC sheet. Fuck off.
Subscription to sleep?
To sleep, dog. There was also like an alarm clock where it was like, apparently this is a trendy alarm clock like 2 years ago. And it was like, oh, it wakes you up gently with soft noises.
It's like the sun rising?
Yeah, the sun rises, like another subscription service. Yeah. No. I'm not buying. Look at me. I'm not buying a product unless it is a live service game like World of Warcraft where I have to pay monthly. Yeah. And even WoW shouldn't be a monthly subscription.
Yeah.
MMORPGs you should just buy once. And they're like, oh, $60. Oh, what if I play it for another fucking 3 years? Put skins in the game. There's skins in WoW. I bought mounts before. Like one of the first microtransactions I ever bought was a golden dragon flying mount in World of Warcraft. Made me feel like the coolest kid on the block.
I think the issue with MMOs is that having servers that hold like millions of people at the time, is expensive. So like to keep it running, they do the subscription. Yeah. But at the same time, like Blizzard's got the money.
Fortnite does the same thing, you know?
Well, but not all in one instance. Like you can't have like, I don't know though, actually. Well, but no, you don't have
different
but
realms.
It's not. Yeah, it's different realms, but it's like however many players in an open world. You know what I mean?
That is fair.
So,
because they have to have all those different parts of the map rendered in constantly.
Yeah, at the same time, because all of the players are in them.
God, I've been
itching to get into WoW just in time.
Oh,
right at its peak,
dude,
when 11 people play it.
You heard about RuneScape, dog? I heard RuneScape's so big right now. No, so it's Black Friday is coming up here soon. Yeah. And so Dorothy has been spending a lot of time on the east side because it's like substantially faster for her to get to and fro work when she's over like at her mom's house. So like from like Tuesday to Saturday for the last last week and this week, I'm home alone, me and the dogs. I have been crushing Arc Raiders, like just putting Arc Raider hours in. Battlefield 6. I've gotten into PUBG.
Whoa.
Isn't that
just
cool?
in time?
I know, dude. I had some friends like, let's pop on PUBG. And I was like, you understand, more battle royales came out, right? Are you stuck in you want to play what, H1Z1 next? Like what are we doing here?
We're playing what was it called? Daisy.
Yeah, Daisy. Oh, dude, get me on Daisy. Yeah, fucking like top-down zombie play game. Yeah. I've been playing so much video games. Arc Raiders, maybe for Game of the Year, outside of maybe Exposition 33. Arc Raiders is awesome. It is the most approachable yet fun looter shooter I've ever played.
Wow. I'm not into extraction shooters.
That's completely fair.
I don't like having one life. I'm not good enough for that.
That's like, you also like it's so funny though, because like there's a lot of like, there's robots basically. They're the Ark. And the Ark are like intimidating enough that in solos, if you drop solos, no one fights each other.
Right. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Everyone's like cooperative.
Everyone's super chill in solos. The second you get into duos or trios, it's like, we're gonna fucking skin those guys. And it's so much fun because like I put on like friendly voice. I'm like, what's up, guys? And then like you can like turn off like area chat and you talk to the people in your party and you're like, now. and just like fucking like shooting line, just putting people down.
My buddy Adam was playing it and telling me about it, and he was like, yeah, same thing in solos. Everyone's super nice, a lot of communication.
Yeah.
And in duos, it shoot on sight.
Yeah.
And he was saying him and his buddy were like trying to be like communicative and like friendly in duos and just wasn't happening.
No.
So eventually they adopted a shoot on sight mentality.
Yeah.
And they like brought this team down, and he like went up to the kid to like execute him. And it was like a 10-year-old kid from England. And he was like, why did you shoot us? We were gonna be friendly. And Adam just like turned off game chat. And just took his hat off.
He like lights a cigarette for him, puts it in his mouth. He's like, welcome to the world, kid. And it's fucking smooth off.
Just one tear comes down as he like lowers the dial.
Dude, it is actually fucking crazy because it's like the cycle of hatred in Naruto. Like it's like we're like all these like bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, like, time for the world to greet us. And then it's like headshot from across, and you're like, I thought we could be friends. And then the literal next one, you're the person with the gun. It's fucking crazy. Because you have to execute everyone after you down them, and they'll be like, please, no. I have all the quest items I need. And the only way you can get up people not in your parties is an item called the defibrillator, which like you never carry. Because how often are you getting up people who aren't in your party? So you're like, I don't have a defibrillator. Look, it's fucking awesome. Yeah. It's so much fun.
I wish you could get in like a Negan stance where you're just like crouched down, like, listen, I'm gonna level with you here.
Yeah. Make me a pitch. Make me a pitch real quick as you're pulling out your bat. Like your fucking baseball bat. But yes.
There should be a feature where you can like drag him, like you hold down E or whatever, and it like does a cutscene, and you're at his home in front of his family.
Yeah. How much do you want Data to come back? Look, tell him to pull out all the shit out of his butt pocket and then give it to me, and we'll have this conversation again. Before we get into all that, today I want to talk to you about our favorite recurring sponsor to the page, HelloFresh. Fall is here, and with it comes cooler nights, heartier meals, and the craving for something warm and satisfying. That's where HelloFresh comes in, bringing you comforting chef-designed recipes filled to the brim with seasonal ingredients straight to your door every single week. And this season, they've taken it to the next level with their biggest ever menu upgrade. So say hello to a whole new way to do dinner. See, HelloFresh has doubled its menu. You can now choose from over 100 options every single week, including new seasonal dishes and recipes from around the world. HelloFresh has also committed itself to making its menu healthier than ever, now packed to the brim with high protein and veggie-filled menu options. On top of that, HelloFresh has committed themselves to making their menu tastier than ever, offering steak and seafood recipes every single week at no additional cost. Yeah, you heard me right. There is now 3 times more seafood on the menu every single week. And with new seasonal produce, from snap peas to corn on the cob to so much more, you'll truly never run out of delicious options. Listen, I've been on HelloFresh for over 8 years now, and it has helped me not only maintain my healthy lifestyle, but also ensures that I'm not wasting time at the grocery store trying to figure out what I'm gonna cook tonight. So what are you waiting for? The best way to cook just got better. Go to HelloFresh.com/Otakus10FM now to get 10 free meals plus a free item for life. 1 per box with active subscription. Free meals applied as a discount on the first box. New subscribers only, varies by plan. That's HelloFresh.com/Otakus10FM to get 10 free meals plus a free item for life. But as you can see, we're back. Thank you guys for hanging with us. Obviously, last week we had no episode because Danny was in New York City.
Welcome to New York. Big lights, big trees, and buildings look brand new. They're not. They're really old.
You're in scaffolding.
New York's the only place that has buildings. I am from Ohio.
How'd they get that tall? So how was everything?
It was good. Yeah, it was sick. It was, I did my live show in New York at the Gramercy Theater.
I know.
Which I've been told is a very respectable theater.
It is a very respectable theater.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
But I was like walking through the green room, try not to remember the movie Green Room.
Yeah.
Where Nazis
You're
killed
like, as you walk out into the crowd, you're like, all Nazis. Oops, all Nazis.
Oops, all skinheads.
Yeah.
They love Steven Universe.
They're weirdly cool about like the feminist movement in Steven Universe.
But for anyone who doesn't know, Green Room's a movie where a Green Day style band gets locked in the green room of a venue because oops, it's all Nazis in the crowd.
It's commentary on the Nazi scene and the punk scene.
Yeah.
And so like for those, if you guys ever think of the word skinheads, a lot of you probably think, oh, Nazis. But skinheads actually are a movement in the punk industry or the punk movement. And Nazis stole the skinhead movement from actual skinheads.
Whoa.
Actual skinheads are like very anti-fascist. Right. And so Nazis, like the Nazism is very popular in the punk scene because they're angry and they like angry music.
Right, yeah.
But
they're missing the point.
They're missing the point, exactly, because like punk is inherently like anti-fascist and
Interesting.
Yeah, and so that's why like they're like, oh, they're like a small traveling punk band, and they're like, oh no, at this like we're playing at a Nazi venue.
Interesting.
And so they play a very a very famous punk song, Die Nazi Punk Die, and then all of the Nazis are like, you guys aren't fucking leaving.
Yeah, Nick is explaining this movie like it's a very like Oscar-worthy, like it's very good, but
it's
like
Gary Oldman's in it.
Yeah, like Gary Oldman's in it.
He's the head Nazi.
No, Patrick Stewart.
Patrick Stewart's the head Nazi.
Patrick Stewart's in it. And he's making it sound like it's just like drama with a lot of dialogue and stuff. It's a horrifying horror movie.
It is a straight up gory ass thriller. It's a very fun movie.
It's terrifying. It's a very good.
Yeah.
But The Green Room was very scary because I'd seen that movie.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was super cool. Yeah, a lot of people came. It was like 250 or 300 people or so. My parents got to learn what Hatsune Miku is because of Xander. So that was horrifying.
Your parents are almost parent trapped by Xander.
Yeah.
He's like, we need two divorced parents to kiss on stage. Who's out there?
Yeah, at one point Xander, so he did a segment that was Make a Miku where he pulled two people from the audience up and they like dressed them up like a Hatsune Miku, but like New York themed.
Yeah.
And at one point pre-show, Xander was like, yo, your parents are here? What if we did them? And I was like, I like got in his face and I was like,
well, you got in his chest.
I got in his I got in his dick. I got right into his dick.
Xander, for those of you who don't know, is 6'8".
Yeah, Xander's a gimungo. And so I walked right up into his calves and I was like,
don't touch him!
Yeah, I was like, I'll beat you to death, Xander!
I'll nibble your ankles!
I'll beat the fucking life out of you! And whoever's tall enough to see your eyes will see the life leave it!
I'll get on somebody's shoulders.
Yeah, so anyway, that didn't happen, thankfully. But yeah, it was a great show. Lots of people were super excited. Mean.
What else is new? At least you weren't saying your epic takes.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, it was great. Hopefully get to do more in the future.
And for those of you who saw, we posted our abbreviated version of our Dragon Ball Evolutions reaction over here on YouTube. So thank you to those who watched that. The full version, the full hour and 40-minute version is over on our Patreon. So if you want to see a lot of the jokes that got cut or just the entirety of Dragon Ball Evolutions.
Yeah, if you just want to pirate it through us.
Yeah, you want to pirate Dragon Ball Evolutions, which we had to pay for, mind you. There's a production company out there that just went, really? Fucking so if you want to watch Dragon Ball Evolutions for free.
Someone got some royalties and they were like, send that back.
Yeah, they deserve this more than we do.
Yeah.
Technically, at $4.99 a month, we paid $3.99 for Dragon Ball Evolutions. You're paying $1 extra for our reaction.
Yeah.
That's the way it works. But we have a ridiculous amount to talk about this week because we haven't been here in 2 weeks. A new show from the people who made Vox Machina came out called The Mighty Nein. Me and Danny watched the first episode. A lot of you told us that 2 weeks ago we missed the Fujimoto one-shots. I've seen all the way up to episode 7, which is my favorite of all Fujimoto's one-shot. Naoyuta, or Naoyuta, something like that.
Now you see it.
Now you don't. Now you see me 3, which is apparently not very good, which is terrible news.
That's
also
not shocking.
Not shocking at all.
Yeah.
Like they're doing like 10 years later. Of course, it's not going to be great. We also have the last 4 episodes of Hazbin Hotel. I'm thinking today we maybe rank all the songs of season 2.
Sure.
Yeah. Then we also have 2 episodes of Gachiakuta, 2 episodes of Tougen Anki, 2 episodes of My Hero Academia. We got to the finale.
Yeah.
We are now heading into the epilogue of MHA. And then we also have 2 episodes of Sanda. I also got a great piss boy this week that I'm very excited to talk about with you. And some news. So where should we start?
Should we do Tougen Anki? It'll be quicker.
Yeah. They're finally done edging this fight between the main character and his butt boy.
Yeah, but also, so this is episode 20 and 19, I believe.
18 and 19, I believe. Yeah, 18 and 19.
All right. 18 and 19 of Tougen Anki, and his fucking friend, his new best friend.
His person, he's known him for a day and a half. They hung out for one night.
They hung out for like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And they're trying to do this like best friends to enemies arc.
Yes.
So quickly.
So fast. This is like the Mormon version of friendship. They like met and they're like, we got to become best friends tonight. Yeah. Right?
So they're kind of turning on each other because the Momotaru have convinced Shiki's friend that Shiki is an Oni.
Oh, a child. Well, not even really had to convince him. Like, he is literally the child of Kishin.
Yeah, exactly. And so he's feeling all betrayed, and he's like, the next time I see you, I'll kill you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever. Shiki should just be like, that's a bummer. He seemed cool.
Yeah.
We both liked Gun-Gooner 86 on YouTube.
Time to leave Tokyo for fucking ever.
Yeah.
I don't even remember why we're here.
Isn't he trying to get revenge?
Who?
Shiki.
On who? On the Momotaro?
The guy who killed his dad.
Yeah, but like that's not the reason all of them are in Tokyo. I don't even remember why. I've completely forgotten why we've left wherever they were before to go to Tokyo.
Sure, I don't remember.
A mission that they were in Kyoto.
Yeah, they were in disguises.
And then Kyoto got destroyed, and I don't remember why. Leave Tokyo.
Yeah.
Things haven't gone well since we came here.
Doesn't go well. Every building's on fire.
Every building's on fire is so easy to make, and the cops have no idea who's burnt down 6 buildings in 12 hours.
There's no firemen.
Is there no cameras in fucking Tokyo? There's a guy's running around with bleached blonde hair and no mask on. And I don't it could be anyone.
I know there's multiple groups of people dressed all the same showing up in or around these fires.
100%. And then they're also they're able to find out where the Tokyo Nuts organization is in 3 minutes and tell it to the Oni, and they're like, cops can't figure this out. But also they were literally talking, I think it was a couple of episodes ago, and they're like, oh, what's the arrest rate in Japan? And I think they said something like 30%. And they were like,
of all people?
Of all crime.
Oh, of all crime. Low, right?
Feels low, right? I was like, that is crazy.
I think that's accurate of a lot of countries, though. Again, I've done no research. However,
I have to know.
I do know that there is an astounding amount of kidnappings that go unsolved every year.
Really?
Thousands and thousands of kidnappings. Tons of indigenous girls go missing in Wyoming and stuff, I know, and they never get found.
Probably because there's different different municipal technically sovereign governments have their own.
Well, a lot of it's they're not 100% trying
racism.
hard.
Yeah, it's the less dead for sure.
Yeah.
But it's also there's sovereign nations have their own police forces, and then they I guess only federal. The FBI can work with them, but there are different police forces. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. But it's also definitely also the less dead. What's America's arrest rate?
I just remember when we were watching Squid Games, because Sarah had to do a bunch of research on this when she was getting her journalism degree. We were watching Squid Games, and I was like, no way Japan hasn't noticed 100 missing people in one day. And she's like, you know how many people go missing every day in America? And I'm like, I guess not.
Every 3 seconds. Arrest rates have decreased by 31% over the same time period, shifting the estimated from... Oh, wait. So the U.S. arrest rate is 2,232 per 100,000 people. Does that just mean people being arrested, though?
I don't understand.
This is a dramatic drop from 5,691 in 1990. I think that just means arrested people.
I have no idea.
Crime is down, baby, apparently.
Well, arrests are down.
Arrests are down. We're trying less hard. Tougen Anki is Tougen Ankiing.
Yeah, nothing really of note.
We've been edging these 2 boys using apparently identical abilities against each other for fucking ever.
I just don't care. They have no real friendship. They hung out once. They saw a movie and they liked the same YouTubers.
I want to say, listen, you ever just met a guy or maybe even a gal, and you hung out once and you were like, yeah, that guy gets it. Because I have.
Yeah.
Like I recently, my newest man crush is Will Neff. We've started to become friends over I'd say the last couple of months. And I was over at his house a couple months ago, and he was showing me his office, and he had a replica of the Mandy axe. And you've never seen Mandy.
No.
You haven't seen Mandy. To basically give you some context here, not Will Smith, Nick Cage. I get those two mixed up all the time.
Yeah, they're so similar.
Yeah, it happens all the time. Nick Cage's wife gets killed by a cult. This is the plot of Mandy, and he forges himself a battle axe and then cuts down. It's like a Nazi cult. He cuts down an entire Nazi cult with this forged battle axe, and then he finds an entire room filled with cocaine. Puts it all on the axe, and then just does a huge rip of cocaine, and then does a Nick Cage scream.
Right.
I walk into Will Neff's office, and I was like, "Is that the fucking Mandy axe?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "I think I love you." It's like my favorite movie of all time. So I kind of appreciate what's happening here.
I mean, that's fair. And Shiki doesn't really have friends, it seems, but also he does have stock in the NRA at age 15, so I understand him not having friends.
That's fair. Yeah, when you find another right-wing pipeliner at 18,
you click.
Yeah, you also started with Charlie Kirk destroy liberals, and then actually ended up on what is it? What's the thing that Alex Jones does?
I don't know.
His webs, he's fucking,
I don't remember.
I saw the craziest. They're running AI generated ads of fucking Charlie Kirk as a cyborg and Alex Jones flying to Agartha on not Truth Social. I forget what it's called. It's probably a good thing. I don't know what it's called, but it's fucking nuts. But yeah, that's Tougen Anki.
Oh, but yeah, I mean, I get the sentiment too, but it's give it a season.
Yeah.
Let them be friends for a season before you're
yeah, get a second hang in.
Yeah.
Get a second date in.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Exactly.
You know what? Hey, maybe people just move faster in Japan. We just don't know.
All right, that's Tougen Anki.
Do you want to talk about Sanda?
I always want to talk about Sanda.
Oh, yeah?
I love
because
Sanda.
Honestly, Sanda is rounding into form, dude. They are figuring out their conversational pieces. And I feel as though now that we've talked about Sanda so much, I have a deeper appreciation of what's happening. Because it's a show. Sanda is one of those shows, kind of like with Chainsaw Man. I'm not saying that they're equal in quality or anything like that, but you can look at it and you'd be like, fucking gooner bullshit, fucking terrible show about, they're trying to show these kids kissing or something like that. You can absolutely disregard everything happening in Sanda. You get one layer below that and you're like, oh, this is masterful writing.
Yeah.
So what do you want to talk about?
Well, it's interesting you bring that up with these two episodes. Because I didn't notice now how the turns have tabled. Because I didn't notice anything crazy in terms of whoa, this is such great commentary. If anything, my note was Santa dies if he falls in love with a kid. Which I think's an annoying conflict, but maybe you'll prove me wrong. Because he's a child still. It's not yeah, he turns into a grown man, but only in body. And he's still a 14-year-old kid. It's not like he's gaining the life experience of a man.
Well, that's the thing is I think it's an allegory though for the entire school where it's he's afraid of becoming an adult. Right. So it's he's afraid of becoming an adult.
Well, that's true.
Because becoming an adult means that he can't interact with the kids around him.
Right.
He's if I turn into Santa, then I can't have these crushes that a regular 14-year-old would have, kind of thing. Right. And so I'm he's because of what he's seeing through Ono and because what are the schools telling him? Santa is a metaphor for exactly what's happening at this school. Yeah. When he turns into an adult, everybody in the school, the higher ups want him expelled. And also he feels shame about having the feelings that he has because of his adult leanings.
Yeah. Damn, this show's smart.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Because you're right. Because the whole thing with the show is they're all afraid to hit puberty and they're all afraid to kiss their fiance and stuff. And so, his whole thing is I have a responsibility to not be a child.
Yes.
And even though he's fighting the school, he is falling into their trap.
Yes.
So I wonder if his thing is going to be his arc is going to be learning to let himself be a kid, which I guess happens at the end of the episode. Yeah,
like he lets himself be a kid.
Yeah.
And I think this show does a really good job of like exploring teenage sexuality without like actually sexualizing it. Like that's like, it's not like, oh, there's no like Sanda and his fiance, who I think is I forget her name.
I don't know. She's some chipmunk human.
Yeah, some actual chipmunk human who's always talking about cutting loaves.
Oh, her name's Nico.
That's it, Nico.
Does that mean pooping? What's cutting a loaf?
You never heard cutting a loaf?
What does that
Dropping
mean?
the kids off at the pool?
So pooping.
Yeah, dude. Just always talking about shitting. She just lets it fly.
Weird, gross girl.
That's why I love her.
Her poop obsession is the one thing keeping me from liking her, because I loved when she's like, the one thing I really want is a little kiss.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
Yeah, cute.
That was adorable.
Yeah. But then she's like, boy, do I have to shit.
Yeah.
It's like the Charmin Bears. Every conversation's got to revolve around shitting or wiping.
I'd love, someone's got to make like a whole series on the Charmin Bears and their poop-based economy.
Have you shit today? Let me see your ass. Please, Mom, it's 9 a.m.
Governor, what do you think about the new role?
Yeah. I don't like that we're getting away from squares. I don't like the curvy edges. Oh, yeah, like a Republican and Democratic Party in the Charmin Bear universe. And like one's like staunchly one ply and the other's like, fucking, this is 2025. We need 2 ply.
I wish toilet paper companies were like really desperate for innovation, so they were coming out with like radically different products each time. It's
this
like,
one's got hooks in it.
Yeah.
You ever wanted a deeper clean? Hooks in your toilet paper.
I was gonna say, like, get your toilet paper sphere, and it's just like you just put it up. It's just an anal bead, and then when you poop it out, you're clean.
Yeah, it just cleans you straight out. You're like, yeah. This one vibrates, and I don't fucking know. It's electric. Keep it away from the water.
Get them with hooks. Get them with teeth. Get them with barbs. Why do they...
Never have to worry about a dingleberry again. It's got razors in it. Oh man, yeah. Give me
this one shaped like your mother-in-law.
Is that a dragon tongue? What's happening?
Every square shaped like an old woman.
It's just like fucking grandma. Yeah. What? Oh goodness.
But yeah, the show's just so cool. And I agree, it's not like, none of the characters feel like sexualized. Yeah. It's like Chainsaw Man, where it's like depicting sex and there's no hot dog.
That was nice.
Yeah, not bad. It's like, we're hitting an era of anime. And when I say anime, I mean mainstream anime, because I haven't watched many anime pre like 2011.
Yes.
So maybe this was always the case. But I like that, like, anime are starting to get more clever and or more tasteful in how they depict sex.
Yes.
Like Chainsaw Man, when you're depicting sex, you obviously need to show it being sexy to the characters.
Them. Of course, yeah.
But like there is such a difference between like a boing in your face and like 2 characters experiencing sex.
Because if you're telling a story about like teenagedom, like sex is a part of it. Like that's just
exactly.
like you're 14, 16, 18, like sex was a part of your life. It was a part of mine, you know? And so like, that's a story you can relate to. Like we watched Superbad last night and we were leaving and Dorothy was like, how old were the actors in that? I was like, I don't know, probably like 18. They were playing like 18-year-olds. This was a time when people weren't like weird, like it was like no like weird, like, oh, 18-year-olds are played by 25-year-olds kind of thing. She's like, yeah, all those like the sex adjacent scenes at like the party like made me feel uncomfortable. I was like, that's fair. I was like, that's probably the right reaction. But like there's also like a fair amount of comedy instilled into it where I was like, I've lived Superbad. Like everything that's happened in Superbad, I've had happen to me. Yeah. I've been arrested, I've stolen booze, I've had like a girl throw up on me like while drunk at somebody else's house, like all of those things. I was like, I watched Superbad and I'm not like, oh wow, finally a sex scene between 2 18-year-olds. I'm like, it literally reminds me of a time when that was my story, you know?
Yeah, well, it's also like people going through that now. Good. This is good content. It's good bone-based content.
The heaviest bone we have in the house.
Yeah, and like teens going through that actively get to see their experiences in a way that like they don't feel shameful towards.
Yes.
As depicted in Sanda, we see like how that's bad, like suppressing it. I have a fun fact about Superbad. McLovin was not 18. He was like 16 or 17, and because of that, they had a really tough time filming a sex scene because they can't have. There's like a ton of rules.
You'd hope so.
Like, well, for sure, but not in terms of like like behind the scenes rules as in like there can't be any gyrating, there can't be any like movement, so like she has to literally like just do a plank on top of him and they can't move.
That's crazy. It's Mormon rules.
Yeah,
they have to have somebody else jump on the end of the bed.
Yeah,
that's great. I didn't know that.
Yeah, what was I gonna say about Sanda? Oh, I really like his fiance, and I like that she's becoming more of a character because like she is so like, I'm pooping and like, we're gonna fuck when we're what? Why are you making a face?
I get all of the like I keep getting some. I think somebody gave my phone number to like a scam company,
right.
And now I get 7 calls a day of people being like, "We need to verify your Google address," and then they leave a voicemail, and like this, they're starting to get more aggressive. This one's, I got a text that said, sort this out by the end of the day. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, take my Google. I don't have a Google listing.
Sort this out by the end of the day or it's going to be your teeth.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, come, like, please, come here. Yeah. I will fight somebody to death to stop getting scam calls.
But I like that she's this, like, really confident, really boisterous girl. And then when he's like, what do you want? She turns, like, very sheepish and, like, genuine. She's like, I just want a kiss.
Yeah.
That was very sweet and endearing. How'd you feel about the assassination classroom?
That's, oh my God, that's exactly it. Oh my God, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
Except instead of on top of a mountain, they're in the basement.
Yeah, the semi-basement.
The semi-basement, yeah, they barely have windows. I thought that was awesome. I think it was so cool. Them like literally pushing Sanda and being like, give me your thumbs. And him being like, do I have to fucking do it? Like, I was like, would he not recover? I don't know. He's been shot like 3 times.
That's true. Yeah, I don't know what his healing capabilities are. But I like that he's like, both?
Yeah, he's like fucking, he's like, how do you cut off?
Trying to bargain?
If you cut off one of your thumbs, right?
Yeah.
How do you cut off the other one?
Someone else has to do it. Or no, right? I could do it.
I feel like everyone's being dramatic about how important thumbs are.
You're wrong.
Everyone's like,
video games. Done.
No, so not. Yeah. Mouse and keyboard.
Yep, you become a PC player.
Yeah,
right.
you just and then just space. You use your index finger.
Yeah.
You need I'm not gonna say you need thumbs. Everyone's like, oh, we were able to evolve because we have thumbs. I could live without thumbs.
Yeah. Well, it's also I think a reasonably easy prosthetic where. It's like attached to some tendon, or like if you do this, it closes.
Dude, it's crazy. Like, prosthetics are now at a point now where they have like them into your skin and connected to your nerves. So any brain signals you send, it bends it.
That's just being an android. Yeah, that's just cyborg shit.
I literally saw the other day somebody had it. They were an elbow down amputee, and they had a bar into their arm. They could fully like. Damn. It's slower, obviously, but like it's like fully move their arm.
That's sick.
It's nuts. The only problem is you have to like charge it. You have to charge your arm, which is
yeah. That's a perk.
That is
that's awesome.
At night, you're just
get the fucking cyberpunk.
Yeah, just like at night, you just like plug in your arm or like detach it. It's sick. It's sick as hell. What was I gonna say? Oh, I thought it was cool. I thought like that whole like I love her going to the principal and gut shotting him. Yeah, and I was like, I thought he was actually gonna die, and then he was like, this is my fake guts, and I was like, still probably don't want bullet holes in your fake guts.
Yeah, he was like, you just cost me like 20 million yen in gut.
But then I love her trying to shoot him in the head and being like, it's still up there, isn't it? That was so hard. That was so hard.
Yeah,
him having to like dodge super quick. Yeah, no, Sanda's good.
Everything with the principal is really great.
Yeah, he's a very good villain.
I liked.
Did you catch that teacher chicken is in the show? You know when Yagida, the assassin with the leaves on his arm,
the Mohawk girl.
Yeah, the Mohawk girl. It was supposed to be like very clearly supposed to be like an homage to like the chicken character in Beastars.
Oh, I was like, what a weird fucking design for a character with no lines. Interesting.
I think it was supposed to be an homage to like a chicken character in Beastars.
That's her like whatever.
Oh, that's her self-insert because her
is the
mangaka is a chicken. Yes, that is it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't put 2 and 2 together on that.
God, I love this show. I love this mangaka. Yeah. Sarah's starting to hate the show, but
so it's not a show you walk in on.
Yeah. Well, she's seen every episode with me.
Oh.
But like, I like it because it's so dumb and weird. And she's like, this is dumb and weird. And I'm like, yeah, it is about Santa, isn't it? Like,
yeah, but sometimes you need, like, I don't know, some anime takes itself so seriously.
I wrote
Tougen Anki is an example of an anime that takes itself too seriously. Yeah. And the best moments is when it's objectively silly.
Yeah, I agree. I liked the hitman, like, kind of wingmanning for him. Like, wanting him to get that kiss. And I like how he's like, He's like, what? You're still going to go out there and get that kiss? And Santa goes, I'm going to kiss her because 14-year-old boys are like that.
Yep.
I was like, and then it's a flashback of like when he was a kid, and he's like, yeah, they are.
Yeah, like literally exactly. Like that was all I was fucking thinking about at 14, dude.
It's so good, dude.
It's
Women
great.
are so like just the best mangaka writers. I'm reading Dorohedoro. I'm getting back into that. Just sick shit. I got to bring you my copy if
I'll
hadn't
fucking
already.
rip through it, dude.
But
I want to see a
anyway.
little man in a man's mouth.
Yeah.
A little man in an alligator's mouth. All right, what do we want to go to next? Gachiakuta, probably?
Sure, yeah.
All right, let's go to Gachiakuta. 2 episodes here. We're inside of a big trash dragon that doesn't actually fly. It rides the trash storm that happens every 6 years.
It's impressive enough that they were able to make this thing.
100%.
I'm not shocked it can't fly.
But that also, I wouldn't complain if it could.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be
Yeah.
like, this feels unrealistic that it can fly. You're riding a trash tornado.
Yeah.
The line is already gone. Like, there's never been a line. Like, what are we talking? It's Gachiakuta.
I like how every time they explain they're in a trash beast, the cleaner goes, huh. What?
Yeah.
like they're all really shocked about it.
That
Everyone's
would be like
reaction
if
so
we
funny.
found out we were inside an anime. Because
Yeah.
like we'd be like, oh fuck, that's me job.
Well, they just like it always starts with a reaction that you think they're gonna be really cool about and be like, so that's it.
Yeah.
But they're all really embarrassing with it.
Yeah. Well, it's like their little job is to destroy them, and they've been swallowed.
True.
Yeah, fucking Pinocchio syndrome over here.
So that type, I wrote, how is this kid making a binky look sick as hell?
It's got little blades on it.
Yeah, it's got little blades. It's really cool. It looks like a bat.
Start arming these babies. That's how we make it look sick. I love the drain ability.
Because it's hilarious.
It's really funny. I love him like stopping mid-air to punch a bunch of times. I love the conversation between like 2 dotting fathers and being like, hey man, like you gotta stop him. Like you can't, like even the most adorable ragamuffins need to be like corrected at some points. And he was like, the real worst thing you can do as a father is not believe in your child. And then straight through the wall. Hell yeah, dog.
I like that his ability is drain because it's like, babies are so taxing.
Yes.
Like that's the bit. That's so funny. I also love, when he starts, I had a note that was, Dear Santa punching the wall is so sad because it's just.
Yeah. Oh, if it was like blood, like it's like more and more blood all the way down, that would have been sick.
Yeah.
But it's also such a good, like, bro brings it up. He's like, this is a crazy ability to have inside of a trash. Like, if everything is the same thing, Baby could just punch the ground infinitely.
Yeah.
Like, Baby could bring this entire thing down.
True.
Yeah.
True.
It like scales infinitely.
Just another example of they're fucked. Oh, wait. Thankfully, we coincidentally brought the right guy for this.
I fucking had a note exactly like that. Fuck, what was it? Oh, I said, oh yeah, it's a real shame that this guy's got, like he busts out like metal arms.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no, he's got an ability that directly counters being wrapped up. Yeah. I was like, what a classic fucking, we got him. No, we don't. He's got, who's the healer from Overwatch?
Renata?
Yeah, he's got Renata's fucking arm structure here.
Yeah. Well, that's what's funny is that it's like, I don't know. There's never been an example where they're kind of clever about the counter. I mean, I don't want to say that fully because our fucking TikTok editors will get me flamed again.
100%.
But like if wrap up guy went up against electric hair girl.
Yes.
That's not a direct counter, but I assume she'd be able to like zap his cloth.
Run electricity down his like cloth or something.
So then it's more of like they both have to be clever about it.
Yeah.
Whereas like her going up against metal scissors girl is a direct counter.
100%.
This is a direct counter. The like killer intent charm that I almost called him Gachiakuta.
Rudo.
That Rudo had is a direct counter to Jabber, who then could turn off his killer intent.
Yes, by
which
just
is a
rampaging
counter.
around. It is always, it is like Overwatch, where it's like, oh, the second you swap, so do I.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like that. It's not like a real complaint. It's more just a funny pattern that, as long as the show stays entertaining, won't really be a big problem.
Yeah.
It'd be like if the hose guy gets up in a fight against someone who like is a giant sponge.
I was going to say, or like it's like Plants vs. Zombies. You know, it's
exactly.
like he's trying to use his hose and like, well, actually, we're plants. So you're actually just helping us. And he's like, well, you didn't know I can shoot corrosive acid out of my fucking hose because of something that happened to me in my childhood.
You know what would be cool is if they do the reverse, where it's like hose guy goes up against someone and they don't know his vital instrument. And he's like, mine's a hose. And he shoots him with water. And the villain's like, looks down at his lighter and is like, fuck.
Looks down at his cotton candy as it melts away. He's like, fuck, no. It's like the raccoon video of it trying to wash the cat and it just all disappears. Like, please. It's like, how did you keep that for this long?
The raccoon's feeling like Midas. Like everything I touch will melt.
Please, it
his
all melts
child
away.
comes up and he's like, no.
No, please. It's literally Shigaraki's backstory.
But I like that. Like, yeah, he looks down at his cotton candy, but is still confident. And he's like, I just know I'm better than you. And I'm going to beat you even though you outscale me.
Yeah.
That'd be a cool breakup to the pattern.
That would be cool. Like, oh shit, I've literally been hard countered, but like my water type Pokemon is 30 level higher than your fire type Pokemon.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
The reverse. But
Yes.
The fire wants to be bigger.
I didn't play ZA. It's been a while. It's been a while, gang.
I also liked this. This was a funny pairing of episodes. I like when they're all in the car.
That's great. They're just doing like, dude, where's my car? But it's like two guys and a baby, like it's buddy daddies. Yeah. Oh, it was awesome. I love that everyone's just kind of coming together here. And I also love Bro and Deer's relationship, but that just might be my daddy issues. I love any display of like healthy masculinity in a father role, and Bro is exactly that.
I like Bro a lot. I need Dear Santa to start having more of a personality.
Pouting is the personality. It's a baby.
He's sick looking. He looks straight out of Rocket Power.
Yeah.
Remember a while ago, I told you that the mangaka was like, I'm going to start making simpler designs so that the anime is easier. One, don't. Two, I get it, though. Because that jacket, the main villain's coat.
Oh, my God, yeah.
The main villain's coat and also Bro's bandana that has, like, skull candy logos all over it. I'm like, how did this get made?
The main villain's jacket looks like something you'd buy on Instagram and then get like a nylon tarp. You know, like you'd be like, oh, this looks sick on that 6'4", 170-pound model. And then you get it and you're like, I'm drowning.
Yeah, this looks awesome on Don't Call Me Dumb.
Yeah, like literally. And it's just like, it gets on me and I'm like, it's touching my toes. I can't reach. I'm like Ariana Grande. I can't reach out the goddamn sleeves.
Yeah, you're swimming and you're like, well, good thing I bought the binky too.
Yeah, you're like, might as well do a Dear Santa fucking cosplay here. Yeah. I am excited now that Gachiakuta is like out and popular to see like father-son cosplays at like conventions.
Yeah.
I love seeing like age accurate cosplay, like parent, like child duos.
Yeah, that's fair. That'll be fun. I can't wait to see some of these cosplays because it's like it's uniforms, but not in the way that Fire Force or like the Akatsuki are just like cop out.
Yeah, like
ones.
one thing. Like it's like you can have cool coats, but like there's also so much going on with every individual character.
It's cool seeing an expert tier cosplay anime. Because it is good that we have stuff like Akatsuki and Fire Force because it's accessible.
Yeah.
You just buy the thing on Amazon and add an eye patch if you want to be unique.
Yeah.
It's cool seeing this one though and being like, oh, I can't wait to see the experts fucking roll up.
And there's also so much accessibility to Gachiakuta in terms of like there's a bunch of different people who look a bunch of different ways. And Gachiakuta.
True.
Like there's like you can like no matter what you look like, there's a character you can cosplay.
Yeah.
Unless technically nobody can cosplay accurately any of the characters in the show because they are all emaciated.
Yeah, you'd be dead.
Dude, Ryu, like everyone is like, oh, Ryu's too thin. Look at Rudo. Rudo has a 21-inch waistline. It is insane.
Rudo's also snatched as hell.
Yeah.
Speaking of cosplays and stuff, I've been seeing a bunch of Jabber cosplays recently.
Awesome.
And it makes sense it's taken this long, because what a tough cosplay.
I mean, unless you have locks already, it's like fucking...
That's not the hard part. It's
guess.
the fucking fit and claws.
Claws is crazy. The fit, it's also fucking nuts. It looks like you wouldn't understand this reference. Part 2 of Boruto, everyone's in like street fashion clothes.
Yeah, right.
It's sick.
Yeah.
So it's very clearly inspired by like street fashion.
Yeah.
Everybody in the show.
Right. But I've been seeing people doing his like dance that he does on Zanka.
Yeah.
Where he's like, da-da, da-da, hey. Awesome.
Yeah.
Just a fucking blast. Zeno Robinson's like version of it came out. And it's just kind of the same thing, but like he's loving this character.
Yeah.
He's loving this more than Shiki, I can tell you that.
He's loving it more than the matcha I ate next to him and then refused to talk to him because I was scared. So Zeno.
But you watched him enough to know he didn't like the Motta.
Yeah, no, that was a joke. I'm making that up. I don't know if he liked it, but yeah, Zeno. Whenever we meet one day, I'll tell you that story. We'll probably never meet.
Yeah.
I blow most of the voice actors I meet. It's something I do professionally.
That's a curse.
What?
No, huh?
I'd rather blow it with voice actors than, somebody else, because they'll forget me, you know. I'll disappear from their lives forever. All right, you want to talk about so Gachiakuta, I mean, we could talk about My Hero, or we could talk about Hazbin Hotel. Or we could talk about Mighty Nein.
Oh, right.
Do you want to talk about Mighty Nein's first episode? Let's talk about Mighty Nein. So for those of you who don't know, Amazon Prime just dropped a new TV show, which is made by the same people who made Vox Machina. And for those of you who don't know, the people who made Vox Machina are people known as Critical Role, right? So Critical Role is a group of people who do D&D campaigns, and they've acted out.
Well, they're a group of voice actors.
Yes, like Matt Mercer, and like
Ashley Bailey.
Yes,
I think Ashley Johnson, something Bailey. Mm-hmm. But yeah, like if you've played any video game, you've heard these voices.
100%. And then they all come together to make you think that D&D is a lot fucking easier than it is. It's not. You're not going to be Critical Role, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And so they are now, I think, doing another D&D campaign. I think it's probably another one.
Well, yes, they're on like season 4 of their like campaigns.
Okay.
So they've done like 4 or 3 or something. Mm-hmm. It's always a big deal when they do one.
Yeah.
This is their second one. The Vox Machina was the first one they've ever done. Mm-hmm. The Mighty Nein is the second campaign they've done. And so we watched the first episode. Amazon was kind enough to drop 3 goddamn episodes, each 45 minutes long.
Yes.
So we only watched the first.
There's so much content. I've also been watching on Amazon Tatsuki Fujimoto 17 through 26, and then also Sanda on Prime Video. So it's crazy how much I'm spending as much time on Prime Video right now as I am on Crunchyroll.
Yeah, they're making a push, but it's a good push.
Yeah.
That Netflix doesn't make. Like, Netflix had The Summer Hikaru Died.
Yes.
Stellar. Yeah. Great. Castlevania, good call. Mm-hmm. Netflix is also drowning in shit anime.
Oh, yeah.
And as far as I've found, all the new ones coming to Amazon have been awesome.
Yes.
Sanda's great. This spoiler is great. Mm-hmm. Bloop.
There's more in there for sure.
You listed some.
Oh,
the Tatsuki Fujimoto.
Yeah, the Fujimoto 17 through 26.
They're making good investments.
What else? Yeah, they truly. I mean, they have Invincible. They have a bunch of other they're doing a big push for animated projects in general, because obviously Mighty Nein isn't anime. It's like American animation. But it's a lot of fun. And it's like very much, we watched first episode, and it's very much like the beginning of a Vox Machina-esque. Like, these are large, sprawling, like Vox Machina is going to be 4 seasons total, I think. Like
4 or
these
5.
And it's like 12 to 8 episode seasons that are every episode's an hour long.
Yeah.
So it's like, these are huge campaigns.
Yeah.
So obviously the first episode isn't like, there's not like, it's introduction. It's like, oh, this character's here. They're all going to come together eventually and meet, kind of thing. So we get introduced to, I'm assuming, the main character, who's Matt Mercer.
Well, I think I've seen like the first few episodes of Vox Machina. And considering this is like a D&D campaign adaptation.
Yeah.
Main character kind of applies to like 7 people, you know?
Yeah, no,
it's like fair. An ensemble. Like, is there a main character in Vox Machina? They all kind of share, right?
I would say Vax and Vex. Vax and what?
It's pronounced Vox.
Vox
and Machina.
Yeah, Vox and Machina. The brother and sister are like kind of the primary focus, but like, yeah, you're right. Everybody gets their own arcs, because right, it's D&D, and like not one person around the table is going to get more time than everybody else.
Right. Yeah.
But I'd say like the brother and sister are like the big players.
Interesting.
I'm just assuming because the first person I get introduced to is the main character in my mind, right?
I also, yeah.
And so it's like the German speaking guy. They keep calling it some other language. It's just German.
So when you watched Dragon Ball Z, you were like, man, can't wait to watch more adventures of Shotgun Farmer.
No, because it killed him immediately. You know, I was like, the second that he was gone.
And then you're like, can't wait to see more Raditz.
Dude, Raditz, dude. And I saw some Raditz. Yeah. I saw a lot of inside of Raditz. You know, it was fucking. I had to rub my joystick to try and get Raditz in the right fucking spot.
Yeah, I saw a lot of the inside of my own hand.
Yeah, just bleeding as I asked my older brother, who didn't exist, to beat this level for me. But yeah, so. It is it opens with this crazy sequence of like wizard assassins robbing some kind of like magical item from like an elf race, like a dark elf race. and there's this really cool D&D moment here where a cone of silence is like set up, and then they put shape charges like amplified with crystals on this wall, and they blow it, and nobody can hear it because the cone of silence. I was like, that's sick. Dude, that's classic D&D nonsense.
I loved this shit. Yeah. Like, I've seen a couple episodes of Vox Machina, as I mentioned in episode this.
There's a lot less D&D bullshit in Vox Machina.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, so the tone of Vox Machina is very silly and very like, oh, I'm a dwarf that says fuck and piss.
You're
and
just describing Scanlan as a character.
Yes, that is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And there's no Scanlan here, at least yet. And this tone is so fucking dark.
Yeah.
Like, there's a scene where Avatar Roku is like torturing an orc or whatever.
Yeah, like a minotaur or something. Yeah.
And he's like, fear is located in this part of the brain. If you turn it off, you also turn off pain. And then he like flays the guy.
Yeah.
And then when the class leaves, he turns the fear part back on. What the fuck is this?
That was hard as fuck is what it was. That was sick.
The animation is stunning.
So
the
good.
backgrounds are like really gorgeous.
Yes.
And like you said, I love the D&D bullshit.
Yeah.
I love seeing like fucking SEAL team wizards infiltrate some castle and using like magic C4 charges and doing like wizardy ways of like covert operations. It's sick.
And then it is funny though, because every time you get into any kind of D&D world, you have to immediately do mystical racism. And I said, of course, the German-speaking fantasy land hates all non-humans. Because there's like a heavy emphasis on like, we're killing a minotaur and everyone's cool with it. The goblin can't buy alcohol kind of thing. Can I say something? Cone of silence, trust tree.
For sure. Well, we're recording on a live podcast.
But they know, they're aware. A goblin could get it.
The main character,
that drunk goblin could get it, dude. Okay. Oh my God.
I don't disagree, but it was a curveball.
It awoke something in me, dude.
What do you mean?
I don't know, dude. I saw that goblin. I've never looked at a goblin like that, but I was like, motherfucking, I drink with that goblin, dude.
What's hot about him?
I don't know. The eyes? I think it's the eyes.
He shocked me as well, not necessarily in that regard, but maybe I'll have to look at him in a different way now. Because I like kind of, not that I didn't like Scanlan, but with a show like this where I'm expecting it to be kind of like Hazbin Hotel-y.
Stand in hand!
Yeah, like, that's the thing, like Hazbin Hotel style humor where it's a ton of swearing and a ton of like modern dick jokes bothers me in
a fantasy setting.
In a fantasy setting that's like, I'm supposed to get like immersed in a world. Yeah. That's why I hate it when it's in Castlevania. And so when I saw this goblin main character, I'm like, this is going to be the one I hate. Like, he's going to be the one like talking about his dick and like making modern meme jokes. And he's just like a great voice actor and like hitting some emotional beats. And he's like sympathetic because you always feel really bad for him. He's just really good. His voice acting blew me away the most.
Yes.
When fucking drunk ass, beat ass Matt Mercer chases him down and he's like, give me the bag. And he's like, it's just a bunch of junk. Like, he says it in a way that's a mix of like, get away from me, but also like, I feel so sorry for you. And like, hey man, times is tough for all of us.
Yeah, we're all struggling out here.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. I was blown away. I wasn't aroused, but
I was. This was a big arousal episode for me because there's that hot goblin. There's who I'm calling Bi Panic at the Northern Water Tribe.
Yep. I called her Korra also. She's like if Korra is the middle evolution of a Pokemon, this woman is the final
evolution because she's got fucking hands for days. And then the last thing that we see is this jacked woman just slicing people in half.
I forgot about her.
Yeah, fucking.
She's awesome.
Yeah, Rhea Ripley's in there just fucking slicing people.
She looks just like that one woman I'm obsessed with in Castlevania season 4.
Oh, yeah. You're talking
big berserker.
You're talking about the wife of the politician from the Vampire Sisters, Striga.
Yeah.
Striga. Yeah, Striga's daytime armor scene. She puts on a bunch of daytime armor. She starts cutting farmers in half. Oh, so good.
She literally puts on the berserk armor.
Yeah. Like the fucking, exactly. Oh, so good. She does look like Striga. It's like very Striga-esque. I literally wrote, I said, Stop making every woman huge and jacked. I can't help Jesus. I said, stop making every woman huge and jacked. I can't be held responsible for my actions.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because my God, is everyone in the show gorgeous, except for Matt Mercer's bum-ass character. Everybody else, hot.
Matt Mercer's only not hot by the fact that he's covered in shit.
Yes.
Canonically.
First thing that happens.
Gets beat up by a couple of maybe 14-year-olds.
Yes.
And is just constantly fumbling around. I think that's the bit, is that he looks like the protagonist.
Yes.
Like he's got the most generic protagonist design.
Human Paladin 1.
Yeah, he's got the most generic paladin or protagonist design. And he just sucks.
Yeah.
Like the goblin is getting him through every situation.
Fair, yeah. But like I think that's because he's supposed to suck.
Yeah, well,
he's like,
that's what I'm
all my
saying.
magic
That's
has been
the point.
taken from me.
Yeah.
I also wrote, what is this? FMAB? And then I
did
said,
that too.
I said, no, what is this? A clue? Because he's about to bash his brains in with a candlestick. And then I said, what is this? FMAB? Because like you see him like do some like kind of resurrection spell, and he brings back like this Lynx-esque cat, and you're like, holy shit, like that was fucking sick. And then the cat just fades away, and he's like just like broken man kind of thing. He's like, oh, I need more powerful magical components so I can bring this cat back to life for real. And I was like, I love that it's not some grandiose like I need to bring my wife back or something. It's like, oh, I miss my cat. I miss my cat. Like I like that as a motivation.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's cool too. And I like, it's like believable that keeps the goblin with him. Mm-hmm. Like that he would be like, oh, this dude just fucking brought a thing back to life and claims he can do it more.
Yeah.
Like, who does the goblin want back?
Exactly.
You know, like,
yeah, like there's probably a reason the goblin's drinking. It's probably got something to do with a loved lost one.
So that shit's great. The Korra character wasn't as interesting to me, but not in the way that like she wasn't disinteresting entirely.
Yeah.
I like that she's a witcher. Like she's just doing some detective shit all around. When she got like
and then also the Witcher organization is immediately proven to be corrupt before I even know what it does.
Yeah, the monastery or whatever.
The Blue Temple or something or something
like that. But she wakes up in some like other like she gets kidnapped.
Yeah.
And when they fucking chi block her ass, like they hit her with like
yeah.
It's like the wettest, crunchiest sound effect.
Yeah. I love her being like, why can't I move? And she's like, give it a second. You know, so sick.
So that was cool. Yeah, there's the big berserker girl. Yeah, I was just like, animation stunning, and the backgrounds were so gorgeous. Like that castle they raid in the beginning.
Yeah.
That's all like shattered looking. Oh, they throw something at the sky and it like breaks the night.
And they run into the daylight and it closes behind them. That was unreal.
It's just fucking good shit. I really hope this show is like stellar.
Yeah. I mean, with how much money Vox Machina brought in, like I'm sure like there's so many people who are like super invested in any CR project.
Oh, I just mean in like writing wise. Like I hope I like the story.
It is crazy that it's all like a D&D campaign and like how much of a D&D campaign is like improv kind of thing. Like the fact that it can come out so well written, which kind of just speaks to, I believe, is Matt Mercer the DM? No, I don't believe he. I mean, like speaks to like his writing ability and improv. Like, and like there's a lot of prep that goes into it, but still.
Yeah, I mean, it's fucking. I did one session of the Avatar role playing game, which if you like Avatar, you should buy because it's awesome. That's a free ad. I did one session. They sent it to me for free like 2 years ago.
Is this the one I have downstairs? The Fire King, the Fire
No, that
Nation
one's like
one?
a board game.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Like,
okay, yeah.
This is like D&D, but Avatar.
Okay.
And so I had to review it, and so I was like, well, none of my friends are going to like DM, so I'll do it. And it's so goddamn stressful.
Yeah.
Once you're in it, it's like a con, honestly. Like I spend hours the day of a con pacing.
Yeah.
And then once I'm on stage, it's the easiest thing in the world.
Exactly.
But like...
You're just like, oh, I have to be me for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I can figure that out, actually.
But with like being a DM... you need to have like so many characters known front to back in case they get to that character early. Like if they somehow like progress to the point of a certain character and you don't have them like fully ready in what they're going to be doing, you're boned.
Yeah.
You know, so you do need to prep, but also they could also take it in a direction that like completely fucks you over and like gets you in some other way.
Yeah.
So like you need so many improv skills. It helps to do voices, which I don't have.
You have voices.
I've got like 3 voices.
They're all serpentious.
Yeah,
Cherry Bomb. Yeah. And there's like,
Zuko.
Yeah. I have a feeling. I feel like everybody is serpentious in outfit. I feel like I'm in Mission Impossible here.
Yeah. It's a one-man show, and it's serpentious.
It's all serpentious, baby, and it's 2 dicks.
But it's like unbelievably impressive what Matt Mercer and like Brennan Lee Mulligan do.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, shout out to all the DMs out there, because like it is a selfless practice. Yeah. It is like, you're just like, oh, I want my friends to enjoy themselves in this mystical little, and I'm sure there's some of you out there who do it because of your God complex. Yeah. But
it's a job.
Oh,
like,
100%.
No, I mean, like, there are people who are like professional DMs that you can hire
for your campaign.
Yeah, and they'll run, which like sounds silly at first. That sounds like hiring.
Do they bring their own stories?
Yeah.
Oh,
like at
sick.
At first it sounds silly. It's like, oh, that's like hiring someone to play League of Legends with me. No, if you have like 4 friends who want to play D&D, but don't have a good DM, just hire a good DM and you'll have a blast.
That's like if like video games didn't exist, and then you're like, oh hey, I want video games for the night, and it's like back in the day when you would go to those places where you could like they had like a bunch of Xboxes and you could go play with your friends, like you could like have a LAN party somewhere else kind of thing. That is what that is. That's genius.
Yeah.
I would love that for like my bachelor party. Like bring in like fucking Matt Mercer to DM DM one of like just like a one shot, like a 6-hour one shot. That'd be unreal.
No, I think that should be more of a like respected practice.
Oh my God,
anytime I've told people that, they're like, oh, I'll just do it myself. And it's like, no, you won't though, is the thing.
You won't do it as well at the very least.
You won't do it as well, or you'll just keep putting it off and then never play D&D because you're so afraid to DM.
Yeah, exactly. Man, that's sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mighty Nein, watch it.
I'm excited about it. That was genuinely maybe my second favorite thing we watched this week.
Really?
Not include, well,
there's so many episodes you'd love from the Tatsuki Fujimoto thing.
Oh, that's fair. I didn't watch any of that. Do you want to brush up on it quick?
I'll do it when you watch it. I can hold on to this. I've seen all the way up until about halfway through episode 7. There's a lot of really good episodes in there. A lot with much funnier endings, or like much happier or funnier endings than you'd expect. The first episode bangs.
He's a funny guy.
He is really funny. The second episode is kind of weird. The third episode,
is there like a chicken one?
Yes, the first episode is about like chickens and stuff. It's kind of like there's a big Tatsuki Fujimoto has a big thing about people eating people, or things eating people, and that's like the first episode is kind of about that. I think it's like thinly veiled veganism commentary. But yeah, so Tatsuki Fujimoto one shot 17 through 26. Make sure you watch it. It's very fucking good. It's on Prime. Do you want to talk about Hazbin Hotel?
You want My Hero to be the main event?
Oh, I forgot about My Hero.
My Hero can be the main event because hot dog, these were maybe my 2 favorite episodes.
Yeah, I'll talk about Hazbin Hotel because I brought it up and also I want to talk about it here.
Okay.
So we're talking about episodes 4 through 8 of Hazbin Hotel. They were fucking dropping shit.
Yeah.
The best, let's just say the second half of season 2 is the better half of season 2.
Yeah, 100%. Do you think
I guess 5 through 8, actually.
Yeah, 5 through 8. I agree entirely. Like the first half of season 2, I'm just happy to be back in this world, but this is not like entirely exciting content. Do you think with the second half of season 2 is better than 1? I
would say yes. I would say because we still don't know what's happening with Alistair. That's a fun wrinkle. Alistair's been freed. There's a lot of really good setups for season 3. Like Lilith calls Charlie back, and I feel like we didn't really have that in season 1. Where it was like, oh, season 1, they're like, oh, there was the extermination, and then it's like, well, what's gonna happen in season 2? And then there was like years down the line. The music, I don't want to say it was better than season 1 because it's
hard for me to tell.
There's some flops in season 2, but there's also, I think it really boils down to what do you think is better, For the Rush or Loser Baby?
For the Rush?
Or Royal Flush or whatever it is.
Losing Streak?
Losing Streak, that's what it is. Yeah.
Is that your favorite song of the season?
It's either that or the Bottle one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. You're living for the rush. For that royal flush. Never mind. I rescind anything I'm about to say. You just reminded me that is the best song.
It's anytime Angel Dust sings a song, it is fucking, it's all time. Apparently, the guy who auditioned for that role sang, I think it was Toxic by Britney Spears for the audition or something. It was a Britney Spears song, and like showed off that they have this like sexy debonair like air to them that can like absolutely deliver angel dust in the best possible way. And thank fucking God for it, because I can't imagine another soul alive delivering angel dust songs in the way that I feel bad that I don't remember their name.
I think their name's Blake Roman.
Blake Roman. Yeah, I can't imagine anybody delivering them other than Blake Roman, because Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that part you sang specifically is so fucking good.
So
like,
good.
That's like the hook of that song. That's great. I'm like such a fan of like rock and villains and Vox specifically.
Yes.
That the fact that Vox has like 4 stellar solo songs in this season really like has me leaning towards this season. I love Vox.
Vox Populi.
Vox Populi is great.
It's
with
an Avenged
Lucifer.
Sevenfold song. It is. It is just an Avenged Sevenfold song. I gave it a 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
I thought it was so good.
That's awesome. Should we just run down the songs? Do you want to do that first? Do you want to do like episode by episode? How do you want to do this? I'm sure you have notes. I'm sure you're drowning in notes.
I am drowning in notes. All right, let's start with episode 5 here.
All right.
I said Bad With Us has great switch ups for each of the overlords.
Bad With Us is a 10 out of 10 song.
Yes.
I love that shit.
Because you love a musical theater ass. It's a different song now because I'm singing thing.
Yeah.
You love it was hip hop and now it's old timey quartets.
I love a key change.
Yes.
That one's so fun. It like when the chorus starts it's really fun, and they're all just like fucking I think it's like I never seen power switch this fast, and that's really fun. And then it switches, and Vox comes in, and he's like, so I've had a stroke of luck. It's true, but I'm not one to rest on my laurels, and that's so fun.
It's also got one of my favorite jokes in the entirety of the show where Vox goes
he's racist.
Yeah, he goes to Carmelo with the maracas. Like fucking stop. That was one of my favorite jokes in the show.
I like, he does that, and Val's got his head in his hands, and at the end, the song ends, and he goes, cha-cha-cha, and Val's like, stop! And I like the idea that Vox is like, no, if I don't wear the jacket, it's not racist. I can make the maracas work.
Without the poncho, it's fine, please. Oh, so funny.
That's funny, yeah.
I also like that this episode kind of reveals what, like some stuff about Lucifer. Like Lucifer, I assumed for years and years and years was the strongest person in all of hell because he's the king of hell. Yeah. But then they're like, oh, Lucifer is also down here as punishment. Yeah. And like, if Lucifer as an angel was able to smite like evildoers, he would be just like lording over hell. But in actuality, he's living amongst us. Yeah. He's the king of hell, but there's nothing he can do. So, the reveal, I think, was this on, I don't know if it was. So this wasn't the episode, but there's a reveal that angel dust is being controlled by Val and being used kind of like a remote camera kind of thing. And that's how they're able to like realize that Lucifer can't do anything against them. Yeah. So this whole like Lucifer descending down, singing that song to Vox and Vox just barking him off, I thought was a really cool moment.
Yeah. How do you feel about... So I do like that Lucifer has this restraint where he can't harm sinners.
Yeah.
I wish every character had some kind of punishment like that.
Yeah.
Every character that's from Earth, like Serpentius, like Angel Dust, like Vox. Because I like the idea that hell gives everyone a specific, unique monkey's paw type of curse.
Yes.
Where it's like, oh, Lucifer can't hurt anybody. Maybe Husk is like constantly thirsty but can't drink anything.
Yeah. Also, like, well, one, it's hell, but two, because their redemption is tied to undoing what they like got them into hell in the first place, right?
Yeah. Maybe like Serpentius, he died because he was like a witness to a murder and didn't say anything. It'd be cool if Serpentius physically couldn't lie, you know? So he has to report anything he ever
like
sees.
He's just like a natural born snitch.
Yeah, and that's why he's covered in eyeballs, too. Like, so he sees everything. But
so
he's
like Vox
snitching.
can always be like, what's going on at the hotel? And he has to be like, fuck, I have to. It's like Yes Man or like whatever that is. The Jim Carrey
Yes
movie.
Man.
Yeah, Yes Man. Where he's like, I need to not be asked questions.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that is such an interesting concept that is introduced too late because they can't retroactively do it.
Big liar. Little liar? Big little
Big
liar.
fat liar.
Big fat liar. That's what it is.
Wait.
Also the one with Jim Carrey.
No, Big Fat Liars with Frankie Muniz, where they turn that guy
What's
blue.
the one where he's a lawyer?
Liar.
Liar. Yeah. That's the one.
Yeah, Jim Carrey just keeps getting put in non-consensual, verbal contracts.
You have to fucking, and then he turns into God. And then, then he is God, fucking, because it gets thrust upon him.
I think that one's Max Keeble's Big Break.
Did you make that up? I don't. No, okay. That was Almighty. Evan Almighty.
No, Bruce Almighty.
Bruce Almighty. Evan Almighty was the one with fucking
Steve Carell.
Yeah. Because we had to do God twice. Yeah. Speaking of doing God,
it's like the last guy hated being God so much, so now it's you.
Yeah, fucking have fun. He tried to answer all the emails and say yes, and 300,000 people won the lottery.
Yeah.
I thought so. Vox Populi is in episode 5. Very good song. Both Lucifer and Vox's parts ripped for very different reasons. And during that song, though, we get like a make hell great again thing. And I was like, I feel like this is a little on the nose. And that would be my one complaint with this season. I have no problem with political commentary in anything. Don't make it like, when it's so on the nose, I'm like, oh, you think I'm dumb. Like, I know we're going for like a fascist overtaking and oh, the overlords are trying to whip up the anger of like the denizens to like use them for their like, that really a self-serving purpose. I know that. And then you're like, oh, we have to make hell great again. It's like, yeah, you have to beat me over the head with it, you know?
That's fair. I wouldn't argue against someone who isn't into that.
Yeah.
There's so much stupidity that I have to like 100%. Let go in a Hazbin hotel on the regular that that's just one of them where I'm like, okay, that's fine. Like,
yeah. And I guess like media literacy is in an all-time low. So like a lot, like it's like Dune. We have to like really set up the fact that like Lisan Al-Gaib is going to be a bad guy because like a lot of people are going to be like, yo, I think Timothy Chalamet is actually kind of a Chad. And it's like, no, we have to set up the fact that Paul is a bad dude here.
Yeah.
So yeah, media literacy is at an all-time low.
Vox Die. Do you consider those two different songs?
Vox Populi and Vox Die, I have no idea, because they do kind of carry into each other, right?
It's the same song. I don't know why they're different, but Vox Die is the cooler one.
Do you want to talk about what happened to me with Vox?
Do I want to?
Yeah.
Do you?
That was awesome. That was awesome. So Danny sent me a photo because where was this image?
This was just like in one of my TikTok comment sections.
Oh, really?
I was talking about how Vox looks like two references you won't get. Some hot D&D TikToker who does like D&D skits and is hot. And also the dad from Stranger Things, Finn Wolfhard's dad.
Gotcha, okay.
He looks like a mix between those two. And then someone in the comments was like, no, he doesn't. And it's just that image of you under human Vox.
Yes, and boy, oh boy, will I take it, because Vox's backstory was fucking sick.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I loved all of the backstories we got. I thought Serpentius was cool, but Vox's rips, dude. Did we get Alistair's backstory this season as well? I feel like we did.
Yeah, he was like a Creole, like voodoo mancer.
Yes, that's what it was. And so we get Vox's backstory, which is him just killing his way through like daytime television all the way to like owning an entire network, and then eventually he dies because a TV falls on him. Such a cool idea.
Yeah.
Such a cool idea of a bunch of like TV personalities just going down and they keep raising one person up. And he's like, well, I wish the best. I got big shoes to fill, but I'll try my hardest. Awesome.
Yeah. I love that song too. Like that's just another one where I'm like, man, this is feeding me specifically. It's like a badass, like singing voice, a badass tone. I like that his backstory is a song. Yeah. I wish all the backstories were songs.
Yeah.
Alistair's kind of is, because he has that song with Rosie that kind of like explains it.
Yeah.
Which is also in these episodes, I believe.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's a lot of episodes.
It's a lot of episodes here,
yeah. We find out that Alistair is like under Rosie's thumb, the cannibal woman. They do their big song. Maybe it's not in this batch.
I think that's in the first half, yeah.
You might be right.
Because we've talked about it.
Okay, then. But I wish every backstory was a song, because it really like immerses you into the backstory.
And there's so much capacity. Like you could do like a bluegrassy and blues thing for Alistair, because he's like, like doing like voodoo and like New Orleans. And then like you could do like for Serpentius, it could be like old-timey quartet-esque because he's in like old England. And then like Vox, you can do like more of like a modern rock take, because you could do like Johnny Cash because he's raising his way through like daytime television in the 50s. He's like a Johnny Carson.
Yeah, it would be cool if they went through, well, I guess he was only alive for like 20 years, never mind. But I was going to say, if they went through different decades. I guess he wasn't alive that long.
Yeah, no. And he's also like, the song's so quick. Yeah, it's like already like it's gone.
Yeah. But yeah, I loved that song. I loved all the kills. Like everything about that song was hype.
I also so when we finally get to the casino, when Husk like he's like, fuck this, I'm done. Did you catch Charlie from Smiling Friends? Fuck, it was my hell loan on my hell house. And then later in that episode 6, this is when
Angel sings.
Yeah, Angel sings in drag, and the Husk / Angel fickers or shippers are absolutely eating because the only girl that he likes is him in drag kind of thing here because Husk is like, Angel immediately. Husk identified, he had to tell me it was Angel because I didn't recognize Angel in drag. I probably should have.
Angel's a big white spider monster.
I didn't know that there couldn't be 2 of them. I thought there could be multiple big white spider monsters.
I guess so.
That was good makeup.
Yeah.
And so Angel obviously is in drag, but Charlie from Smiling Friends is in there.
Yeah.
And then he's also at the show, and he's like, boobs are boobs. Right at the end, you can hear him talking in the background. He's like, I'm not gay.
Yeah, he was like, man, that was hot.
Yeah.
Wait, does that make me gay? Am I gay?
You hear him later rationalizing it. Yeah. So funny.
It's so funny.
But episode 6, I think, has the best music out of maybe any episode in all of Hell of a Boss. Because not only do we get life in a bottle, don't want nothing if it ain't out of bottle. I want a Keith David Christmas album tomorrow, by the way. Anytime right. Keith David sings, I saw your reaction. You're like, Keith David singing, shut the fuck up. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Like, if anyone tries to talk to me while Keith David's buttery, smooth molasses voice is serenading me, get the fuck away from me.
Yeah, if there's no more honey left in the world, all of the bees are dead, and so is Keith David.
Yeah, 100%, because that is it's a warm, and now every time I hear him sing, I hear like, this is for cow pussy. Bovine vagina relaxing. This
Did you
is for
see
cow
that
pussy.
clip? Did I send that to you? That's so funny.
Ethan Hawke being like, I didn't want you to see the bottle.
It's for cow pussy.
It's so good.
Yeah, that's so interesting. I like Loser Baby more, I think, than those 2 songs. Mm-hmm. But it's cool we get 2. Like, we get an Angel song and a Keith David song. Yeah. And Love in a Bottle is sick. I like at the end when he gets really drunk and it like spirals.
And his voice gets like gravelly and is like, I need nothing if it ain't from a bottle. So good.
Yeah, and like you said before, Angel's like, cause you're there. How's the bit go? Like,
you're living for the rush, for that royal flush.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We will do. You wanna spend your chips on these rosy lips, trying to get me home with you.
Damn, you've been listening.
Oh, dude, it's my shower song right now, dude. It's so good.
I know all the Vox songs.
It sounds like a Bond song. It sounds like a James Bond song. It sounds like Skyfall.
Skyfall, yeah.
It's classic, like long cigarette casino music.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I do love that song. Like I said, a lot of my time's been sucked up by the Vox songs and one maybe surprise song, but I think you'll guess it.
Oh, yeah. I have to keep going through my notes here to eventually get to it. In this episode, we also get like the beginning of the rift growing between Val and Vox. And Val screaming at Vox, I'm from fucking Florida, man, just took me out.
Yeah.
Absolutely took me out. And then I also wrote, to Baxter and Nifty's credit, Bug Band rips. Because fucking Vaggy's like, the entire season is just like, Nifty won't do what asked, which is just Nifty. And then Baxter, how do we feel about Baxter? Kind of a nothing character, right?
I feel pretty nothing. At first, I was like, this dude's gonna betray them. He's blue. Mm-hmm. Because Vox is the only blue thing. And also, Baxter's a fish man, and Vox is a shark guy now.
He is a shark, because he's also got a giant flying pet fucking cyborg shark.
Yeah, inexplicably, sharks are a big part of his character.
Just out of fucking nowhere. Sharks, maybe because he's a media shark?
Yeah, and he invents Shark Week. There's a bit during his song where if you pause it on the board, it's like a full week of sharks, question mark. As one of his pitches.
That's funny. That's good. I like that.
That's good. But he loves sharks. So I'm like, I think Baxter's going to betray them. And then when they rolled out the bug band, I was like, I think he's programmed these bugs to betray them.
Yeah. Or the bugs were just like, it's like the fucking ending of the Chainsaw Man movie. It's just like bugs and rats are just, they're just instrumental to the plot here.
Yeah, it's like, why is Makima rats?
Yes, why is Nifty bugs? She fucking Shino Aburame over there just controlling cockroaches.
I want to replace that Chainsaw Man meme where he's holding up the paper that says Makima is listening to why is Makima rats?
That's like also why he's lifting it up, funnily enough, too. So that's actually kind of perfect.
Yeah, and then at the end, the only feelings I have towards Baxter now are I hope him and Nifty get together because they are the same height.
That is actually kind of funny, and I didn't think about that at all. I just like, to me, he was like a hollow Serpentious replacement all season. Like, we need an inventor. It's like, probably not, but like, obviously he plays his role. I also, I think I'm kind of curious, after the conclusion of these 4 episodes, you had a take the first time we talked about Hazbin Hotel where you're like, Vivian is just trying to feed all the shippers. Like, it's just like everybody is getting fed. Like, we're getting Husk X Angel. We're getting a lot of Vaggie X Charlie. We're getting Penchus X Cherry. Like, we're getting so much going on here. Easy in episode 6. There's like a big sex song between like Vaggie and Charlie. And I was like, I wonder if that point is continuing, because you're absolutely like, they're like, once you notice it, it's like breaking the glass. It's like from How I Met Your Mother. I was like, oh yeah, we're absolutely spending a lot of time on like feeding the shippers.
Yeah.
Do you still feel that way?
Yeah. Well, what's weird?
Also, I didn't like Easy as a song.
I can't be with you.
I thought it was fine. I said 4 out of 10. Sounds like a Disney song. That's what I said. Sounds like a Disney song. It just wasn't for me.
I can't be with you.
Listen, I came around on Vaggie and Charlie this season. I think they both had incredible arcs. Their outfits at that final episode where they're both in like pantsuits, fucking hard as shit. Easy, not for me.
Wow, we'll get to it. Because here's the thing about how fed all the shippers are getting this season. The reason it's like so apparent to me is because like other than Angel and Husk, but barely, it feels like there's no more like ships to like root for. Yeah. Like they're all kind of
Nifty and Baxter.
Well, that's the thing. That's why I like Nifty and Baxter. There's like that's one of like the seeds planted where it's like, ooh, maybe that. But like Charlie and Vaggie are like thoroughly together, which is good. But then like Husk and Angel Dust, it felt like without this ending, it felt like that ship was just like so bluntly shoved together. Yeah. Whereas it was a lot more natural in progression in season 1. Yeah. And now it's like season 2, they're like, oh, like in case you missed it, they want to fuck each other.
Yeah, I'm going to beat you over the head with it.
Yeah. So that's where like, it's not that I dislike any of the ships. It just doesn't feel like they were necessarily like progressing gradually. Yeah. Like even Cherry Bomb and Serpentious, like they're just like, I think she sent him nudes, you know, like at the end of the season. So yeah, he gets a letter and he's like, oh, and he like slithers away. But fucking, that's why I like Nifty and Baxter, because that's one that's like, oh, well, they just hugged and that's all we got, and that's cool.
Yeah, that's sort of like you want a slow burn.
Yeah, like a slow burn, especially since Vivzy wants 5 seasons. Like,
oh my god,
it feels like we're burning through a lot of our ships already.
It's just going to be a fucking dating simulator by the end of it, but everyone's going to be coupled together here. I then wrote at the end of episode 6, said, oh, that's Gore of my comfort character, because it's just Angel getting brainwashed and beat by Val, and I was like, dude, it's fucking visceral, especially with how much conversation is built around Angel and like the non-consensual, like it's like obviously like in hell there's contracts, your soul's on the line kind of thing. But with Angel and Val, it always felt like more deeply personal. Like it's like Angel is literally being forced into sex work by Val, and that's something that like a lot of, like it's a very human problem a lot of people can relate to. And then like you kind of feel as though like, oh, Angel's still working, but like Angel has other things that fulfill his life elsewhere. And so like now because of the hotel, like Angel's on his path to redemption, and then stripped. And considering the fact that I think that is the biggest and most important and probably most poignant talking point from season 1, like the thing, like if you're going to talk about season 1, you're going to talk about Angel Dust. That getting stripped away and like that whole safety net like crumbling for Angel, who's probably, I'd say, the community's favorite character. I was like, holy shit. And I was like, it was a tough watch.
Yeah, it was brutal. How do you feel about it? Because I know a lot of people are kind of split where they're like, hey, like we did this with Angel already. Like we don't need more torture porn with Angel Dust specifically. especially since they were like, because it's different.
Yeah, like find a different horse to beat kind of thing.
Yeah, find a different horse to beat. Like Angel Dust, it was revealed murdered their father.
Yes.
Like, explore that avenue if you need them to go through more, like, trauma and conflict.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily need to be, like, oh, they're getting tossed around a hotel room and, like, even when he,
getting
like...
beat by Val and Vox.
Yeah, like, even when Vox, like, grabs Angel's stomach and, like, zaps him, that's not inherently sexual, but, like, with the context of Angel Dust, I'm like... that is uncomfortable to watch.
There's context for everyone. It's like, oh, Angel Dust is a sex worker, a porn star known all throughout hell. Like, obviously they're known for like wearing like not very much clothes and like purposely sexualizing themselves to fit the like the purview of others. So like you have to understand the context of the character you're engaging with.
Yeah, and they went through the whole like, oh, Angel Dust reclaiming their agency arc in season 1. And then in season 2, like you said, gone. Like, oh, psych, bozo, you had no agency.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I dislike that, but where do you fall on that? Because that's where people are split. They're like, hey, I barely liked... I barely thought it was tasteful in season 1. Now you're beating the horse again.
I don't even know if, but that's the thing is like when approaching something like sexual violence, domestic violence, those kinds of things, it's never as cut and dry as I don't want to do this anymore and now it's done, right? I think there's something to be said about like believing you have your agency back and then it being stripped from you again, right? Yeah. Usually domestic like abuse or sexual violence is cyclical. Like it's like, oh, like it's not like Angel is willingly going back to Val, but like the situation has forced them to go back, right?
I'd argue like what I like about the arc in season 1 is what a lot of people dislike, and it's that like that Angel keeps going back and is like addicted to it.
I guess that kind of was the talking point of season 1 because we went through this. It was like, oh, Angel, stay here at the hotel. And Angel's like, I can't.
Well, my thing though with season 2, where it's like not necessarily the same thing, is that like it's not reinforcing that theme of Angel having this like addiction or illness towards it. They were fucking hypnotized, you know? Like it's not a character choice of theirs. So it goes against the theme. Yeah. It'd almost be better if they were like, the hotel's in trouble and Angel Dust is like, you know what? I've been abused by Val 1,000 times. Like, what's one more? And they like go to Val for help, go through the cycle again, and then get stuck in it. Cause they're like, oh, well, I'm here, whatever. It's not that bad. Cause I do like that. And people don't like it because they think it's like romanticizing abuse and domestic violence. But like you said, the reason a lot of these situations are so hard to leave is because it's a manipulation situation. It's like their self-worth is so drilled into the ground. Victims think that like they need their validation from their abuser to prove that like they're worth something.
Yeah, I guess it kind of does strip all autonomy from, like it literally strips all autonomy from them.
When it's like, Bazoinga, I hypnotized you.
Yeah, it's like, and I've been doing it this whole time, mind you. It's like, oh, that's why we know everything. It's why certain things have happened. Like, yeah, I guess it's kind of weak. I didn't think about it in the moment. I was just like, it made me feel sad, like watching it. I was like, I don't want, I guess like, I didn't go any deeper than I don't want this happening to Angel Dust right now.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think like this is as much as like, I'd want them to do it. Like, I'm at the limit. If oh, you don't get this. Never mind. I was going to do the Chair Company reference.
Ah, fuck, I need to watch it.
Yeah.
But now that the problem is I've been spending all my free time playing video games, not watching TV.
But like if season 3 is like another Angel Dust, like sexual trauma season.
Well, that's the thing is like now Angel, like season 3 is going to be built around we need to get Angel Dust back, and now Val is the new Vox, and so it's like I think it is going to be,
unless maybe their dad was abusing them, which I'd be fine exploring because it's like then it's like, oh, a lot of times people who are sexually abused become hypersexual. So that's probably why Angel killed their father. But yeah, I've just seen people talk about like I need a new conflict for Angel that isn't like they're being used
or feel
as
free to like
worker.
Sideline Angel, you know? It's like, oh, like if all you can write for Angel is like sexual conflict, like I do a Husk arc, you know? Like what's Nifty up to? Like is stabbing people? Cool, I'll watch it, you know?
Yeah. But you didn't like Easy.
I didn't like Easy. I just thought, like, whenever the show dips into, like, its Disney song bag, listen, I'm going to come out and say it. I think Vaggie is involved in all of the worst songs in Hazbin Hotel. There's very few good, like, and I'm not talking about, like, the last song of the season is, like, obviously, like, 14 fucking people Vaggie said it. I'm talking about if Vaggie is voice 1 or voice 2, and I'm not saying that, like, for me, it's always interesting because the character who voices Vaggie is from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and both in this show, they have a very deep voice. Like, they play their voice down very low. That's not their actual voice.
Yeah, right.
I'm totally spacing their name.
They're
right
Mirabelle in Kanto also.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So, like, they're always, like, playing down their voice, but in actuality, if you, like, watch them in interviews, that's not what they sound like.
Right.
And so... whenever Vaggie sings, their voice goes from like standard, like down here kind of thing, and then like they hit like some high notes, and I'm like, this just doesn't. It seems like they brought in another voice actress to sing these parts, and I don't understand why they would do that, but it's not.
Vaggie's in a song that's really fucking good in season 1. What is it? More Than Anything? More than anything.
Well, they do More Than Anything like 3 times.
What's the one with Carmilla Carmine? It's not Out for Love.
Well, that's the thing is you love any...
But they're both really good in it.
You love any Carmilla Carmine song.
You're wrong, and I can't stand with you on the Easy. The funniest part to me about Easy is that it hits you like a fucking flashbang at 3 a.m.
Okay.
It hits you like you're getting ejected from Love Island.
Okay.
Where like...
Oh, well, yeah, like, we found your tweets. Get the fuck... It's like, oh, my eyes, get out.
It hits you where Charlie's like, I don't know what to do, and they're gonna take Alistair, and then Vaggie's like, shut up, you know that I love you. And it's like, whoa. Yeah. I was not expecting a fucking this tone of song.
Yeah.
And that's really funny. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, it is a Disney song. It's very like Gabriella from High School Musical.
Exactly.
I dig it though. I think it's really fun. The little hip sway she does when she's dancing. Like the choreography is all really fun.
I like
and cool.
the idea of the song. I
like a sex song.
Yeah, I like the idea of a sex song. I like the idea of Vaggie and Charlie like actually solving their problems that are now like 7 episodes in the making here. But like I just like in terms of like musical delivery of the song, I'm just not like it's not for me.
But anyway, yeah, I like Easy. I thought it was fun. Just catchy. All the song needs to be is catchy for me to enjoy it, honestly.
Yeah. And then also, so I guess then that brings us to episode 7. Yeah. Because Easy's like the end of episode 6 here. That's the episode where we get Vox's backstory. And I think what was really cool about Vox's backstory is that pretty early on in the season, we see Vox try and cozy up to Alistair. And we're like, oh, like Alistair's basically like, fuck you. And then like, you're like, oh, wow, is Alistair responsible for creating like the Vox that we know today? And that's kind of the rhetoric they push. And then you learn Vox's backstory and you're like, oh, Vox was going to try and kill Alistair. Yeah. Like it was like, oh, Vox was only trying to like look like a good guy around Alistair so that he could like get to that level of being alongside Alistair, kill him and take his spot.
Right.
And so I was like, it's kind of like a cool, like it's a couple episodes apart because like we get Alistair's backstory. And like the revealing of Vox turning evil in like episode 3, but we don't get the payoff of like, oh, Vox had ulterior motives. Like it is not Alistair's fault. Like Alistair's not a good guy. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there because like Alistair's definitely like a hot topic. Like people like Alistair. But like Alistair's also not a good guy. Like I think Alistair's going to be revealed as like the final big bad.
Yeah. Or one of them. I think Lilith is maybe the final big bad, probably.
I'd love to get me some more Lilith.
Yeah, we definitely will, I think. But yeah, Brighter's in this, and then Live to Live.
Yep.
Live to Live.
Did you like Live to Live?
I liked it enough. It's fun.
I gave it a 9 out of 10.
Give me any of Sir Pentius's songs sung by literally any other character, and I don't like it as much.
Oh, 100%.
I just like the snake voice.
I think the backing of this song was the best out of any we've seen this season at the very least.
The backing?
There's like an orchestral backing.
I see. Backtrack?
Like, yeah, the backtrack to the song it's like a 100-piece orchestra. It's fucking gorgeous.
Yeah,
it's so good. And I like the idea of the song, like living to live, not like living to struggle, that kind of thing. Like it's so much fun to me. I said I also love the message of angels not understanding humans. Yeah. I like angels being this creation made by God who were specifically created to judge humans, not understanding that humans are afraid of shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that is very interesting. When you bring up the judge aspect, where it's like, fuck you.
Yeah, like it's like you were made to like judge whether or not we lived our lives correctly, but you don't understand that like we live in fear of not only death but also like these concepts of beings greater than ourselves.
Yeah. And then we have When I Think About the Future, which is pretty fun.
It starts with sorry.
It starts with Charlie.
I just love that also coming back into the song as well.
Anytime Sir Pentious tells someone it starts with sorry, I get chills. Like that always hits.
Because he's the person to be redeemed. Like it means so much more from him.
Yeah, he's like, it worked, whatever, shut up. Like,
yeah. Like it starts with Charlie, it starts with sorry. I also, when I think about the futures in this episode.
Yeah. Fine.
It's
okay. It's like an end of Act 1 type song where we're touching base with every character and they're like, here's the war to come.
I also don't love the switch in musical tone I don't love the key change in that specific song.
It does it a bunch.
Yeah.
It's like hitting everyone's like motifs. Like it does Gravity when they get to Loot.
Yeah.
And it does like Vox's one of 70.
Yeah, and it's just like I feel like I'm just being jerked around here. I just like I need like 30 seconds of the same backtrack here, please. Yeah,
that's fair. And now we're on episode 8.
That does. Oh, wait, I said plus I just don't love Vaggie or Charlie's song. I like Val's parts. Kind of too much going on. Oh, love Seraphim's part. Seraphim, every time that she sings, is just like pondering. She's just like pondering the orb, you know?
Yeah. Seraphim is a like gorgeous singer. Mm-hmm. She has such an astounding amount of fans. Like, people love Seraphim.
That makes sense.
I don't know if it does.
All of the angels, Seraphim and
Emily's sick.
Well, that's a thing. We're a big cutie patootie. We're a big cutie patootie podcast.
Yeah.
Seraphim is just like elegant, like the kind of woman you would see like wearing like a long flowing dress, kind of just like beauty defined, you know?
Yeah.
And Emily's just like a little cutie, you know?
Yeah, Seraphim just like, I'm still waiting for some more out of her to be like, oh, I get why you're so beloved to the extent that she is. Like, she's very cool. I love her design. An incredible singer, like an astounding, mind-blowing
It is always crazy when like you're introduced to like, oh, these are musical theater singers, right?
Exactly.
Who are the best singers on earth.
Yeah.
Like there's the video from months and months and months ago of, I think it was Nick Jonas, like he was like on Broadway or something, singing alongside like a well-known like musical theater singer. And it's different leagues. Like the difference between like band lead singer and music, because like it's projection.
Yeah.
That's like, it's like you need to fill an entire room with your voice, and it's like something that only very few people can accomplish. And Seraphim is exactly that.
No, exactly. But it's in terms of like plot, like people love Seraphim as much as they love Alistair. Yeah. And I'm still waiting to like buy that she's like up there in terms of like.
I feel like Seraphim might be for the ladies. I feel like that's probably the contingent, because like I could absolutely see that for him.
Perhaps.
You know, episode 8. I love Charlie and Vaggie's outfits so much.
I agree. Vaggie looks like Mystique turning into a bird.
Yep.
Like, she's wearing like a half suit, and the other is like a bunch of feathers coming out of her hair and like a dress.
So sick. I love like the non-traditional. I love that there's pantsuits. All of that. So sick. And then I also love the running back of fights between the V's and Nifty and Husk. They've gotten so creative with like the combat in this show. It's nuts.
Yeah. The fight scenes were sick when Alistair cuts Vox right in half.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Alistair running the 2v1 against Vox and his giant shark that came out of fucking nowhere. Also, I might need you to explain it to me here. So Alistair confirms that Vox is the strongest sinner in hell, which breaks his contract with Rosie?
Yes. I think the contract was something along the lines of, she's like, I will make you the strongest sinner in hell if you give me your soul.
Gotcha.
And he's like, I'm not the strongest anymore. Man, no filter. That wasn't bad.
That wasn't bad at all. You throw a little fucking, wave on that and you're good to go.
And so that broke that contract. And then Vox laid his hands on Charlie, which broke his contract with Vox.
I also love that Vox being like, I didn't fucking hurt her. And it's like, it's hell. You know there's bullshit rules.
I love Alistair like starting to bleed into like just an authentic rant about how much he hates Vox, where he's like, I knew you'd do it too, you fucking creep. You're always doing that shit.
You're always touching people. That was so good.
I saw someone counted how many times Vox does that throughout the series, and it's 30.
Because he's always touching, like he's always like grabbing people by the shoulders or something. Gotcha. I like that. I like that. He's like, I like the commentary and also like stop touching people you don't fucking know.
Yeah, exactly. And I love Vox being like, what? This shit?
Yeah, he's just tapping her on the shoulders. Like contract's already broken. Might as well fucking get it out here.
That was hype. Yeah, Alistair really like redeemed himself for me this season because I was like, this bitch is never doing anything. And then finally,
he's scheming, dude.
Yeah, his long game finally paid off, and he like gets a favor from Rosie, which is cool. It's all sick.
It's so
cool
good.
Stuff.
How'd you like Hear My Hope? Hear my hope, hear my voice.
How did you feel? And how do you think I felt, rather?
I don't think you liked it because it's a real like lift your voice up high. It's like the fucking vocal equivalent of Goku asking for everyone's energy on Earth.
Yeah,
right?
Boy, is it.
And it's 14 goddamn people all singing. I don't think you liked it. It's you know what it is? It's like people just walking out of like bushes and being like, oh, all the V's are. It's like fucking Carmilla and her fucking old spider boyfriend.
Yeah, hitting the Care Bear stare.
Yeah, literally, just like walking alongside. You know what it reminds me of? The moment. It's the moment in what is it? The one where Andy Samberg is a stuntman.
Hot Rod?
The Hot Rod, where they're all
where he summons all the beasts?
Yeah, he summons all the people down the street, and they're all just like singing a song, and then they start rioting, right? But that was better because it had a comedic payoff.
Right.
I thought it was a good group song.
So wait, you think I didn't like it?
I don't think you liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Do you want my review of it?
Yes.
I think it's like a 5 out of 10 song that very briefly becomes an 11 out of 10 song.
I wrote 9 out of 10 specifically because I like the guitar riff tempo shift from Lute. And when Abel kicks in, it sounds like a total Fall Out Boy song.
Abel's part
is
the best song in the entire
Did it not
series.
sound like Fall Out Boy?
Do you know who voices him?
Is it the
It's the Fallout Boy himself.
It is the boy who fell?
Yeah.
Holy shit, it's Bran Bran.
Yeah, Bran Targaryen. That's a man's name.
I almost went for Bran Targaryen, which is not it. Bran Stark. Bran Stark, the one who fell, the boy who fell.
Oh.
You like that? There's layers to that one.
I thought you thought, like, Bran Stark's actor is in Fallout Boy.
No, he was just the boy who fell.
Yeah, okay, good. Well done. Yeah, but since it's in Hazbin Hotel, it can't legally be Fallout Boy, so it's Rise Out Girl.
Is that what it is?
Or Rise In Girl.
Is that really it or no? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it's Patrick Stump, the lead singer of Fallout Boy.
That's crazy.
And it's fucking awesome.
Is this why you're on a Fall Out Boy tear right now? Is because of fucking Hear Our Hope?
That's why everyone's on a Fall Out Boy tear right now. The
They're
last time
good.
The last time they put out music was 2015.
Yep.
And this fucking just crushes.
Fujimoto is one of the best albums ever made.
Yeah. So I love Hear My Hope because of that. I've been playing that one part over and over again. I love like, hey dad, tell me what you would have done. Just so good.
Sliding head first into Cooperstown is my new vocal stim. It's a song on Folia Do, and it's like, does your husband know the way that... Like, they just do these fucking, like, little deep, oh, God, I love it so much.
Are you talking about, is that the song where it's like...
does your husband know? Does your husband know?
Oh, I thought it was the one that's like, where is your boy tonight? I hope he is a gentleman.
No, it's not that one. No, it's like the way your light shines off your wedding ring. Does he know? Oh, it's so fucking
Just
good.
Cucking some dude.
Yeah, no, more or less. Like literally, that's it, dude. Fall Out Boy. We talked about this before, where it's just like Discord moderators making the sexiest songs you've ever heard. Wanting to be the friction in your jeans. Great line. Bar, absolute bar.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy. I did not know it was Patrick Stump.
Yeah, there's a line in Centuries, I think, where it's like bruises on your thighs like my fingertips or my fingerprints.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, we should wrap up Hazbin Hotel though. Right?
Yeah, sure.
What'd you think of the season? You liked it?
I think season 2 is at least as good as season 1.
Oh, how'd you feel about Angel going back to Val at the end?
I mean, like, kind of the same thing that we talked about here, but now it's different though now because it's like Angel's disgusted with themselves, right? It's like, oh, like and that's the thing is, I think that's a talking point we missed actually before. I think that like the talking point we missed is the fact that like, oh, hey, like, yes, there's like the cyclical nature of like sexual abuse and all of that, but now Angel understands that like, oh, I'm the reason all of my friends got put in the situation. So actually, no, I think I disagree with the fact that people are saying like, oh, this is a horse that we're beating. Like we can't keep going with the sexual abuse thing of Angel here, which I understand that completely. Like I also don't like seeing that situation for Angel. What's happening here isn't necessarily Angel falling back into their old habits. What's happening is Angel believed they broke out. Yeah. Right. Like, and that was such an important and pivotal moment for Angel to be like, the cycle is broken. I'm retaking control of my autonomy. Like I will work, like I'll work in porn and sex work because I like doing it, not because somebody told me I need to do it. What's happening here is like that, like the furthest fall is from the top, right?
Yeah.
And so
and
like
the boy who does it.
And the boy who does it, Bran Stark, fucking shout out to him. He did nothing for the rest of the show. And so like Angel is now in the situation where they break out of the situation they believe, but they find out like, oh, like the people who broke me out of it, I was operating against my will. So now like out of like sorrow and disgust for the fact that they were the reason that the friends got put in danger, they're like, I might as well just go back. Like it's like
this is what I deserve.
Exactly. Yeah. And so I think that's less about like the sexual violent nature of these cycles and more about like, oh, I was a danger to my friends and now I'm ashamed to show my face to them kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I think there's something to be said there. I do think it's a distinct arc. It's a second distinct arc for Angel to undergo.
All right.
It just so happens to bring them back to Val.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about My Hero Academia.
Did you want to rank the songs or no?
Oh,
or should we do that next week?
Give me that next week because I have to listen to all of them and then write.
That I feel that way as well.
Yes, cool. My Hero Boku no Academia.
Dude, My Hero's Backademia.
Dude. Not anymore.
My Hero's leaving it.
Yeah. My Hero's got like 3 episodes left and then it's gonzo bye-bye.
What a bummer. Because I've gotten to the point, this season has been so good.
Yes.
This is episode like 166 and 167, something like that.
Exactly what you said, yes.
I've gotten to the point where there have been so many like, actually you didn't damage me moments that when All For One hit him with the like, not just yet, I was like, run it back.
Yep.
Give me another 40. Yep. Like I would have taken
Final Form Shigaraki just doing a whole nother war arc. Yeah.
Like, dude, a lot happens. I'm going to talk about the previous week's episode first.
166, yeah.
Because I loved it.
Yeah.
I love Shigaraki being like, or Deku being like, just be good. Just stop. Like, stop doing this. And Shigaraki goes, no, I need to be their hero. And it cuts to a montage of people watching the war arc on their phone and being like, burn it all down. They deserve it. And I'm like, wow, what a good angle to hit 100%. Right now.
Especially right now and also in Japan. Where not only like is fascism and conservatism raising at a rate equal to that of America, but also like there's so many, like there's a problem in Japan amongst people being like, who have withdrawn from society, right? And it's like Shigaraki like presenting another viewpoint of like, sure, you think you're doing good. There's also people I'm representing right now. And it's like, oh, like that destruction obviously to like an entropy rejecting mind is going to be like, fucking no, like we have to keep society upheld. And he's like, there's people out there who want me and need me to do this.
Yeah. And I really like that. Like that's so just like genuine and like true. Like no one's, I feel like a lot of people think that like people like Shigaraki or like people who follow Shigaraki just like spawn out of the ground. You know, they don't like have reasons that they've like ended up that way. And oftentimes it is sympathetic and tragic. And it does make sense that Shigaraki is like, hey, I'm also doing this for people. Like, it's not like they're all completely selfish. Like, they believe in the message that they're fighting for.
Yes. And it's this full circle moment because like for the entirety, and the reason that a lot of people, myself included, don't buy into Shigaraki until like very much late game is because Shigaraki's just like destroy. And there's never really a rhyme or reason to it. Like it's just like we want to destroy. And then like it's not tied to these real world values, which a lot of things in MHA are. And so this moment of people like using Shigaraki as a rallying point is like an incredible, like you're like, oh,
yeah,
that like, like it makes so much sense now. And it also ties back into this concept of, and we get the reveal that All for One is the reason that Shigaraki has decay, because like there was basically like an overhaul quirk, basically where you were able to break things down and remake them. And so All for One takes that quirk from somebody else, takes Shigaraki's quirk away, and then gives him a broken version of that quirk that only allows him to destroy. Right. And there's this conversational piece all throughout MHA, mostly revolving around Toga, where like, oh, whatever quirk you're given is going to like have a significant impact on the person you turn into.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I love people and I want to consume their blood because of my quirk, because of who I am. And this, like, it's this nature versus nurture conversation with Shigaraki where it's like, oh, this isn't the quirk that you were born with, but the quirk that you were given turned you into somebody who was the symbol of destruction.
Yeah.
So, like, there's these, like, oh, like, it's like this final, like, the last piece, like, your fucking Isagi and Blue Lock comes into your mind, like, I get Shigaraki now.
Yeah. No, exactly. Well, it's also like, when Shigaraki said that, I was like, Deku, let him turn you to dust.
Yeah,
Hold on.
fucking,
like I fucking jumped on his bandwagon because like I get the idea of like hating a system and seeing it change finally.
Yeah.
And being like, oh my God, like this is the shit that I've like wanted but never believed would happen. Yeah. Like, I don't know why these people want the system to crumble, but it is sympathetic. Like, for whatever reason, they hate how Hero Society's working. And we've seen through the seasons that Hero Society doesn't always work through a lot of these very, like, rational villains. But unfortunately, I think it is a great commentary. Not unfortunately, I think it's a great commentary, but I think it's a great commentary on how, unfortunately, this is how, like, people like Trump get to power. Yeah. Like, someone comes into office saying they're gonna, like, shake things up, shake up a system that's been stagnant for their whole life. Yeah. And people just want to see that shake up. Yeah. And then when they start seeing that happen, they're like, more. Like, let's really fucking... I want the country to be completely unrecognizable by the time it's done. Because I'm so pissed with how it was when it started.
I need a fresh start, and only through destruction can the fresh start rise.
So it's like, that's so... I don't know. It's like, this is one of the best superhero stories ever told.
Oh, 100%. Like, yeah. I think it's the best superhero story told within the confines of anime and manga.
He just understands world building, politics, and like... human psychology to such an astounding degree.
Yeah. No, Horikoshi's great, and he got a lot of flack for this ending. He gets a lot of it's more flack for the epilogue. But
he does a lot of stupid shit. Yeah. There's definitely a lot that like we got a lot of hate. Have you seen it? People did not like our TikTok of this is why I hate our editors also. But also people don't have the people commenting the hate, I think don't have video literacy.
Yes.
Because I was like, I hate every time my hero is like in the thick of a fight and they do a flashback to some shit we already know or have already seen. Yeah. And it's always redundant. Yeah. And a lot of the comments are people being like, oh, so like, yeah, let's just not have storytelling anymore. Let's not have this. Here, I'll pull some up.
It's just like, no, I just like am invested in the idea of momentum.
Yeah, it's momentum. Like people act like My Hero's the first show with themes. Yeah. And they're like, here, let me get it.
It's like in an era where we're literally like pointing at Chainsaw Man's Reze arc movie and we're like, oh, what a perfect way to set up a story and then pay off all of the momentum and the action on the later half of the story without breaking it up the way that Demon Slayer broke it up or the way that My Hero Academia breaks it up. Like, I get it. You want to instill the virtues and values that have been set up throughout 167 episodes. But like, I know you don't have to tell me that Shigaraki dissolved his dog again. Like, I know that happened. Reach out to him, create a new talking point that's built around that and move with the momentum of that moment.
Well, I liked seeing Shigaraki's backstory like in this episode. I think these two episodes do it incredibly well.
But it's also important because you're seeing Shigaraki's backstory through the purview of his grandmother, right? Like the reason that seeing Shigaraki's like backstory is important in 166 and 167 is because one, it's Deku's first time seeing it, and because Nana Shimura is seeing it, which is his grandmother, and like she's understanding that she's responsible for it. And you're like learning like, oh, the reason that like a lot of people are like they hate the system is because heroes sometimes are disconnected from the actions of their way. Like Nana Shimura going out and fighting It's All for One indirectly directly creates Shigaraki. And she doesn't know that until she realizes what her death did to her son.
Right. We got comments like, tell me all you want is action without telling me all you want is action. You're right. Who cares about backstories, emotions, characters, motivations? Just give me green guy punching the bad guy. For a second, I was like, what are you talking about, green? And then I realized Deku is green.
Yeah, he's green. Sometimes, mostly.
But like, way to miss the point of the video.
Yeah.
Because my beef isn't that they're storytelling. My beef is, one, the pacing is like all over the place a lot of times, where it's breaking up fights. Like the Bakugo episode. I feel like just shuffle the pacing around.
Yeah.
Give me all the action in one chunk.
100%.
And all of the like it's only annoying when it's redundant.
Yeah.
I'm fine seeing like a new character who's never spoken about Deku before give their opinion on Deku.
Yeah.
All Might being like, young one, I always knew from the day I fed you my hair.
And then we go back to that fuck-ass beach for the 17th time.
It's like, I know he's done this 3 times a season.
Yeah.
It's just padding. Like, it's literally just filling it out. And My Hero does it a ton. Naruto does it a ton.
Yeah.
And that's why when people are like, these guys don't get themes, you're acting like Chainsaw Man doesn't do it better.
Yeah.
Even Demon Slayer's only issue is that the order is fucked.
Yeah.
It's not redundant. Like, Demon Slayer is showing you new information through flashbacks. The problem is it's just in the middle of WWE SummerSlam.
Yeah, like literally just have like when you see who fights against Doma. Shinobu. Like when Shinobu walks in to fight against Doma, she sees Doma, understands his power and pressure, understands that, oh, that's the person who killed my sister. Give her a whole flashback right then and there, and then fight him for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I just don't like it sprinkled throughout. But My Hero sprinkles it through a fight, and it's redundant stuff that's not reinforcing a theme in a new, meaningful way.
Yeah.
And it's not giving new information.
Yeah. But that also doesn't mean that we're like, My Hero Academia is a bad story.
No.
Like, that's you're allowed to critique the things you enjoy.
Yeah. No, people are dumb.
People are dumb.
But people always talk about media literacy. I think video literacy needs to be
100%.
expressed more.
100%.
People just won't focus or watch the whole video. And then when you're like, hey, I say this at the end of the video, they're like, I'm not watching all that. Don't comment.
I watched a video of a guy, he gets like a tire and he throws it down a hill and it rolls really far and they follow it with a drone. And it's like this gorgeous wide sweeping landscape. All the comments are like, go pick your fucking tire. You're littering this landscape. Go pick that tire up. The end of the video is him picking the tire up. And it's just like, if you want to be indignant about something, just scrub to the end. See if he does it. Easy as that.
You need to earn the right to comment by watching the video.
Yes.
Like, I'm not hopping on Letterboxd or writing in the New York Times a movie review after just seeing a bunch of the trailers.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta watch the movie.
You have to get to the credits at least.
Yeah, like what? Anyway, these episodes don't have that problem though. Not that our fucking TikTok editor will include that.
We'll do any of that for you. Yeah.
But these episodes were so sick. Shigaraki's backstory is so horrifying and so sad. And I didn't mind. At first, I was resistant against the idea that All for One was like pulling the strings the whole time.
Yeah.
But it works. And also, the reason I would have been against it is if it like absolves Shigaraki.
Yes.
But it doesn't, because he just gave him the power and was like, I like that All for One's like, yes, All for One. I like that All for One's like, all I got to do is give him the power.
Yeah.
He'll be a psycho. It's a psycho's power.
Yeah. The second that this activates out of nowhere, he's going to delete his house.
Yeah. And he's like, he also was like feeding his father anti-hero propaganda.
Yeah.
But I like that he's like, the power is almost all someone needs to be like the strongest and most evil.
That's that nature versus nurture conversation that happens. Like, oh, quirks have a defining factor in your personality, but also like, yes, it does try to like be like, oh, it's not all Shigaraki's fault, but you see within the confines of the decisions that Shigaraki's made that he's found a reason to do it.
Yeah.
Right? Like, so Shigaraki doesn't end the story being like, oh, I'm sorry. I like that's my favorite part about Shigaraki. He doesn't go out being like, I'm sorry to destroy destroy. He literally tells Deku, if you see Spinner, tell him Shigaraki tried to destroy until the end. Like it is one people's hero triumphing over another. It's Deku and the heroes triumphing over Shigaraki, but it's unlike in where My Hero Academia separates itself from like Attack on Titan, where like Eren goes out being like, I'm sorry, I didn't want to do this.
I just wanted to kiss Mikasa.
I just wanted to kiss Mikasa. Don't let her kiss anybody else. Like you don't get that moment. It's like Shigaraki goes out. He's like, I helped to destroy All for One because fuck that guy. But also, if I was still around, I'd be trying to destroy shit. Like you're lucky that All for One ate me. Otherwise, I'd still be destroying.
And I like that he dies.
Yeah.
Like, good. Because Deku kept being like, I'm going to save him.
Yeah.
And I'm glad he
does. He effectively does not.
He he doesn't. He gives him like absolution kind of. Like he's not redeemed, but he like gives Shigaraki some peace, which is like a courtesy of a hero.
Yeah, that he probably doesn't deserve, but he's like, he was like, you were right. There was always just this crying kid inside of me.
Yeah.
But like that crying kid became a symbol to some people.
Yeah, it's more like for Deku's conscience that he got to do this. How
do you feel about Deku getting his arms back?
Hate it.
Yeah, I figured you would. I also kind of hate it.
Teach him to kick.
Do
a big kick.
When it first came out, I was weekly with the manga at this point. He loses his arms. I was like, there was a reason shoot style was trained, right? I was like, shoot style, like his arms couldn't take the load of the fucking, like his arms we've been baiting the idea of his arms being destroyed the entire fucking time, right? I was like, holy shit, they finally actually destroyed his arms. That's sick. Make him like 100% shoot style and give him robotic arms to like get rid of like the now like his basically destroyed arms.
Yeah.
But then they're like, oh yeah, your arms are back.
So dumb.
Yeah.
I like
because we jabbed Ares' horn into you. I hated that part.
Don't take his arms.
Yeah.
Like, because that's the thing that like annoying people will comment at me. Also, I bet people will be like, "Oh well, fucking, they have Aerie for this and that and this," and it's like anything can be written better. Yeah. Like, don't take away his arms. If you're gonna give them back to him immediately after.
Yes.
I also kind of don't love that no student dies.
No student dies. Yeah.
I don't like mind it, but I was like thinking about it at the end when it's all this like, no, Hawks doesn't die, right?
Hawks doesn't die. He loses his quirk. A lot of people thought Hawks dies because when all of All for One, like all the ghosts inside of All for One start like haunting him, basically, you see Hawks in there, but that's just because like his quirk gets stolen.
No, I'm like astounded that like, what's his name? Aizawa doesn't die, or like Hawks doesn't die, or Sero, or just I kind of wish Bakugo died, not because I don't like Bakugo, like I love him, but like it's the end of the series, so like
he's not going. You're not getting more Bakugo if he's around.
Have fucking Tomoyaki or whatever his name is die. Like take someone.
Dark Shadow. Take one of the people. I mean, they take like Miss Midnight and Crust.
Yeah,
and it's like oh no, what will I do without Miss Midnight and Crust?
Yeah. So that's interesting, but I don't. It doesn't like bother me. It's just something that would have enhanced it a little. Now that like he literally punched the clouds away and all said and done, I'm like. Be cool if there was a death.
Yeah.
But, so...
Are you going to blaze past the fact that Momo makes a fucking railgun? Are you going to blaze past the fact that Momo understands the technology of a railgun well enough to bust it out of her boobage?
Oh, I wasn't done.
Okay, good.
Like, that's crazy.
Nuts.
Crazy to make it a Denki-powered railgun.
Yeah, and then also Invisigirl redirecting an Omnifactor laser. Really cool moment for her.
Yeah, that was sick. I loved Earphone Jack and Present Mike fusing.
Yes.
That was... I can't wait to see that in English dub.
Yeah.
Because he's like...
Jack into me or something?
Well, he goes, Jack into me, and then he goes, let's give them hell, but hell is like the word he uses to like hit him. And that's going to sound awesome in a language I understand. Hate the arms thing. I wrote, they fuse.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
See Rudy from the third movie?
Yeah, I saw him. I think the American dude's daughter is in there too.
Shield. I forget her first name. Yeah. She's the one who makes All Might's suit.
Yeah.
The Shields make that suit.
Yeah. So that was cool.
Do you also love the rare piece of positive American propaganda? Nondescript American President A being like, send all our heroes. I don't care if we'll become vulnerable. Yeah, that was nice to see.
That happened.
Yeah, it was nice to see America like be like, oh, like what an idea. America helping.
I know. I loved all of 1A showing up though.
A little on your left moment.
Yeah, and it was so well because Deku starts to cry and then he's like, let's kill this fucker.
Yeah, let's fucking finish this off here.
Yeah.
And the big final, like, last punch, like, it's like sliding through the tentacles, big last punch.
Yeah, dude, them, like, either helping his mobility or, like, ripping tentacles away.
Yeah.
The CG...
Ida grabbing onto him.
Yeah. The CG tentacles look pretty cool,
Not
too.
bad at
I didn't
all.
mind them.
Yeah.
It was just exactly what you want out of My Hero.
Bakugo flying in and grabbing the warp gate guy with his teeth after, like, fucking Shigaraki made him, or Toto, whatever. Anyways, fucking Hot and Ice made him a ramp. He's like, how'd you get over? He's like, he made me a ramp.
I wish I saw the ramp get made, like, just really put all the budget into this last episode. But I love when they show up. Sero's the first to show up.
Yes.
Because I knew someone was gonna.
It's Sero, Ojiro, and Cake Eater. It's like, I want Deku to turn around and be like, hey guys, thanks. Anybody else come in? Or
I know, I wanted like footsteps to show first, and Deku's like, Gotcha. I'm fucked.
elbow tape, tail, and sugar rush.
Yeah, he looks down at his stumps.
Yeah, he's like, please. He's like, oh, cool, you can stop my bleeding.
Yeah.
Bring somebody else.
But Sero shows up, and then Sero starts talking, and he's like, you know, in all my time at Class 1A, and I wanted All For One to cut him off and be like, no way the tape guy's talking to me right now.
You just see a tentacle go straight through his chest.
Mouth.
Yes,
I let him say that, and then Sugar Rush is like, he's like, hey, you know, and All For One's like, nope. Like, just keeps cutting him off.
Just fucking cutting him down. Like, turn around. Close the portals, my God.
I was like cracking myself up with like, no way the tape guy's speaking to me.
Yeah, shut down, fucking shut up or I'm gonna shut down your kidney, Sugar Rush. Yeah, it's great. It's a great finale.
This was awesome.
We're probably gonna get 2 or 3 more episodes of epilogue here, just to like wrap up the story.
I wrote, now I finally see. I don't even hate you, All For One. You're just you're nothing but a lonely man.
Yep.
Who I'm going to kill with my fist.
Yeah, who I'm gonna blast through the fucking center of here.
Just love, like, you're nothing but a lonely man.
Yeah.
And then sends him into a different universe's atmosphere.
Do you like the All For One's ending? Like, he can't regenerate because like a body that isn't ready to get all, like, one for all isn't able to, like, take it.
Whatever.
Yeah, fine.
It's all whatever. That's where Horikoshi is dumb for me, because he's like,
You need to explain why his craggly body that's put together with fucking, like, sticks and rivet stabs is gonna break when I punch it big.
Well, that's where people were like, oh, you guys just want action. Like, because I said if it's simpler, it's better written.
Yeah.
That's not like a general rule. I just mean with My Hero specifically, there are a lot of moments where you're like, oh, I buy this is just happening metaphorically.
Yeah.
Like when people are, like when Deku's in someone else's subconscious, or when, like, Dabi shows up and talks to them in the spiritual realm.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this is a metaphor for how many people touch Shigaraki. And then Horikoshi's like, no, he's actually there because his quirk fuses with All For One. And
exactly,
like,
yeah.
And I'm like, I don't need this. I don't need the crack in Shigaraki's psyche to be a literal crack in a physical core, because then it gets
that you
stupid.
have to aim at to blast your former heroes into.
There's a bit where, like, he's like explains that Deku intentionally does something. Like, Deku intentionally, like, floods him with a certain type and amount of one for all.
Yeah.
In a way that shuts off his regeneration.
Yeah, and then they're also like, yeah, you have to fucking thrust it in there like the way that Bakugo throws paper at you. And it's like, dude, I understand when you hit a crack, it breaks, all right?
It's
like, you don't need to fucking explain it to me.
It just gets so convoluted that, yeah, when you're like, how do you feel about that his regeneration is this and that? I'm like, he's dead. Yeah. Like, okay.
Yeah, like, you can just, like, if Punch, like, you don't have to tell me that All For One, who turned into a baby, disappeared, and then Phantom took over a body that was already actively in the process of being destroyed, can't heal all that well right now. Deku's just gonna punch big. But yeah, that's the ending of My Hero Academia. The bad guys have been defeated. What a run. 167 episodes.
What a great season. I can't believe they fucking pulled it back.
Yeah.
it really makes me understand how lackluster 6 and 7 were.
I'm really interested to see if people get back on the boat to finish MHA because of how good this final season was.
I might buy the manga.
Yeah.
Because I know I can read it for free, but I won't. Or not free, for like, $2.
$2 a month,
on Vivs. On
Shonen Jump.
Yeah, but like, it's just fucking, awesome. I love it.
It's very good. It's a long manga.
It's long. I can't wait to see what he does next. I hope it's spooky and dark.
I hope it's either spooky or horny.
Yeah.
I'll go either way with Horikoshi. Spooky or horny. You got a reader in me. All right. I want to see either fucking horrendous gore or the Tougen Anki level boobs.
This is like maybe my favorite ending of an anime.
When this ended, I literally said, when this chapter came to a close, I made a video and said, My Hero Academia's ending is perfect.
Yeah.
And everything wraps up so nicely, so neatly. And Horikoshi was being rushed. Like, that's crazy thing is like, he was being rushed into like making this ending and still like, to me, made a very satisfying, very good ending that like, it's like you have 470 chapters of content you're trying to bring to a close here. And so many mega shonen fucking fumble and bumble the ending because they're setting up for a sequel or because they don't know how, like, it's like George R. R. Martin, like you don't know how to end a story, that kind of thing. It's like, we are getting like such a, like, we're getting fed. And like, the thing is, the epilogue is where people got a little obscurity. I don't believe that the ending of MHA, even the epilogue, is bad, but I am very excited to see how you feel about it. I love Shigaraki send-off. I love All for One send-off. I love how Deku stories end. Yeah,
this is, I mean, it's pretty sick. It's not perfect. Like, I do have my complaints, but it's funny because, like, the fact that it's so long and repetitive makes the actual ending feel so satisfying.
Yeah.
And it's also just it wouldn't feel repetitive if the quality weren't so inconsistent animation-wise. So that's why I'm like, I wonder if I read the manga and it's all consistent art quality, if it'll just feel like hype from beginning to end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so good. Cool. You want to get to our best boy, or in the case of me, piss boy this week? My piss boy this week, ladies and gentlemen, is Disney. Just as an overall corporation, because the CEO of Disney released a little press statement that nobody asked for, that Disney is going to start platforming generative AI short form content. Yes, you heard me right, ladies and gentlemen. The industry leader in animation and just like general products like the MCU. They don't own Pixar, but like just they own Pixar. Just people the
everything
media.
Star Wars. ABC, Fox.
The media conglomerate leader in all American media. The people that say they have the happiest place on earth. They want to create generative AI short form content. Now, as to what that means, we can't say. But Bob Iger, the CEO of Disney, said that they would be foolish to not head into generative AI. And I learned about this from the incredible author and creator of Owl House, who said...
Dana Terrace.
Yeah, Dana Terrace, who said, fuck Disney, pirate Owl House. Pirate Owl House, don't give $1 to Disney because you would assume that an industry built on the people and creative process that goes into making TV shows, making movies, would understand the threat that generative AI presents, but no. Apparently not. Disney wants to cash in on slop, and so you will not see me engaging with Disney products until either they basically fuck off with generative AI or change their mentality on it.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Good. Well, so your best boy is Dana Terrace.
My best boy is Dana Terrace. My piss boy is fucking Disney. I love that Dana Terrace comes out and says, pirate my shit. Like, I don't want to make money off a fucking company that's going to promote generative AI slop.
Yeah, Dana Terrace is punk as hell.
I love it. They're fucking awesome. They're awesome.
She's so sick.
Yeah.
My best boy. What have I been up to? What have I done? I guess my live show. New York. The Big Ol' Apple, baby.
All the New Yorkers that came out here.
Yeah, they all came out. The Gramercy Theater live show went super well.
Was there like photos of the people that had played there in the green room or something? Yeah. What was the one that you were like yeesh to the most? Where you're like I can't believe I'm hosting in the same place as this person. Not like yeesh in a bad way. Like holy shit. What do you mean fucking?
The only one I really recognized was Chris DiStefano, who's a comedian I really like. Do you know him?
Chris Stefano. I thought you were
not D'Elia.
That was the one.
That's a yeesh.
Yeah, that would be a yeesh. I was like, they still have this up.
Yeah.
Stefano's awesome.
Yeah, I love Chris Stefano. I like sent that to my dad, and I was like, whoa, he was here. My dad sent me such funny texts after the show, which I knew he would, where he was like, I was really nervous at first, but you pulled it off at the end. Just do that second half. You know?
Like, he was like, I had no faith in your ability to be funny or even charismatic. But man, oh man, did you prove me wrong?
Yeah, but
okay, Pops.
Yeah, that was good.
That's good. Thanks to New York. My news.
Yeah,
we got a release date for JJK season 3.
December or January?
January 8th.
Nice.
2026.
December is the movie.
Yeah, but that's just
Well, but there's extra episodes in it. It's the last couple episodes. And then the first
It's like
couple.
fucking Don.
Yeah, but Don just did a recap.
Oh, they just did a recap. What is it like?
It's like Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer, yeah, they did Demon Slayer. Yeah, so I'm assuming we'll be seeing that early, probably. I can't imagine they're not doing something for it.
I wouldn't assume that.
You wouldn't assume that?
We barely get invited to shit.
We're on a heater. We're on a heater recently.
Yeah.
They've started to acknowledge us. They're going to fucking acknowledge me. But yeah, January 8th, 2026, we are getting the release of season 3 of JJK, and I am so excited.
Yeah.
But also,
and Frieren.
And Frieren, which is somewhere in that region.
I'm going to buckle down and finish that season.
And people are like, I feel so bad for Frieren. It's not going to get Anime of the Year because JJK is going to get it. And it's like, I mean, probably.
That's true. That is true. I don't know if Frieren will care. Like,
no.
It doesn't mean anything.
No,
it
means absolutely nothing.
It's not like getting Anime of the Year makes a thing more popular.
Also, the people that care about Anime of the Year are not Frieren fans. Like, I feel like it's a younger contingent of people that care about Anime of the Year. Older people are fans of Frieren.
Most people don't know you can vote.
Yes. Mostly, people like open Crunchyroll, like, that's weird. And they keep moving.
Most people don't know or don't do it. And then also, it's not like it never comes up.
No.
Like, we have to look up what previous Anime of the Year are.
Yeah.
It's not
Man Abyss won.
It's not like back in the day when, like, DVDs were more of, like, a hot selling item. And you'd go to a Blockbuster or Walmart, and the DVD would say, like, winner of 11 Oscars or whatever.
And you'd be like, must be good.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I'll buy this.
Or you're scrolling Netflix, and it's like, like Oscar winners. And you're like, okay, these must all be good movies.
Yeah, Crunchyroll doesn't even advertise its own award winners.
Yeah, here's like the 12 anime that have won Anime of the Year. You should probably fucking watch these. Or like, hey, like best new coming anime. Like, they could do categories, and they just don't.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
Nothing.
Do they even, like, host a show, or do they just drop all the winners in one day?
No, they hosted a show at least 2 years ago, and JJK won because Megan Thee Stallion read it.
Oh,
yeah.
I've never seen them host a show.
I don't know if they did it this year. I don't know if they did it this year. Yeah. If they did, we should fucking be there.
Yeah.
All right, that brings us to our favorite segment of the pod, Love Letters. Where me and Danny pull our live audience to ask this question here live on the podcast that we answer. So if you guys want to watch the podcast live, get it 2 days early, hang out with me and Danny before and after pods, or get 2 hours of additional Nick and Danny content every single month. This month, it's Dragon Ball Evolution live reaction. You guys can become members of the Patreon for $4.99 a month. Blastboy8000 asks, if you could make a nightmare rotation for a Thanksgiving dinner table, who would you put on there and why?
I feel like the one requirement is that they're politically unaligned.
Because that's the number one thing that you don't want at Thanksgiving is like Republican uncle yelling at Democratic aunt.
I feel like Light Yagami's got to be there.
But here's the thing. Light Yagami is like, he masks his like...
I was thinking that too.
Like, Light Yagami's not going to get like vocal about wanting to be God at Thanksgiving because that might reveal that he's Kira, right?
Yeah, that's fair. So maybe L?
Who
sucks to talk to.
L does like historically suck to talk to. It's like, sit down like a regular human being. God damn it, please. Yeah.
So I was thinking like that, like some Light would be good with like next to a Deku, like someone who's just like really opposed to killing.
Yep.
Who would just like infuriate Light, and the whole time he's trying to get everyone's full name.
Yes, yeah, he's like, yeah, Deku, is that a real name,
or
is that like some kind of moniker you use?
Yeah.
My list would be Frieza. Okay. And then I want Frieza, I want Goku, and Goku's bad for 2 reasons, right?
Eats everything,
right? Frieza hates Goku, Goku hates Frieza. They're just screaming at each other the entire time, and then dinner's just getting hosed by Goku. Yeah. And then I want Eren Yeager and Naruto. And so it's Eren Yeager who's wiped out 80% of the Earth and Naruto who's trying to save him, right?
Yeah, you know what though? I think Goku's enough goodness.
You think he's enough of a Jesus figure that he brings everyone together?
No, I think Naruto becomes redundant. I think Goku will be annoying enough to Eren. Because Goku also doesn't kill. But he likes to fight. And he has this, like, Superman complex. I want, like, Bakugo at the table. Just because being near Bakugo for an entire dinner sounds awful.
Infuriating. Yeah. Oh, that's really good. I'm trying to also think of just, like, an anime character that would just, like, suck to be around outside. Like, for the fact of, like, oh, like, being near them is inconvenient, right?
Yeah.
Like, the Colossal Titan.
Yeah. Yeah, get me Frieza, Eren Yeager, Bakugo, and, like, your common Machamp.
Yeah. Yeah, just like something that doesn't talk or something. It's like a muck, just ruining my living room.
Just a Magnemite for no reason.
Yeah, just like a fucking, just like what's like a soul, like with the one that's like a cosmog, and it's like, are you a black hole? Like, am I in danger? Is that Dialga?
It's a pincer. Yeah, just this nightmare bug with vertical teeth.
Dude, yeah, fucking Dialga would be really good there. Who's the one that's the master of antimatter?
Giratina.
Yeah, Giratina. Yeah. It's like, is that horrors beyond my comprehension?
I was thinking,
what do you mean Arceus is here?
Nightmare Thanksgiving rotation. You invite Yugi and tell him everyone there is really into playing cards. But you just have to wait till after dinner. Yeah. And he's like really impatient about it.
Yeah, it's like he's like, pass me the gravy. And he's like, it's time to eat your gravy. God fucking damn it.
He's like, I'll pass it face down.
Yeah. Yeah, give me Yugia, Exodia, Kaiba, and Blue Eyes White Dragon, but make them wait until afterwards to fucking hash it out.
You want to do a dream Thanksgiving? Because now that we're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh, I kind of want to kick it with Joey.
Joey's, all right, dream Thanksgiving. But all right, so for dream Thanksgiving.
Joey's pre-gamed.
I want somebody who can cook. That's the thing. Is like, I want
Sanji. And then no women.
Sanji, no women's not bad. Yeah. I was also thinking maybe Soma from Food Wars.
Soma's worse than Sanji, and you definitely can't have women.
I definitely, listen, no women, but like, have you ever had a bite of food so good it groped you? Like, listen, like, Sanji, great cook. Obviously an incredible cook. There's also Charmy from Black Clover. That's another good one. Literally can replenish my magic with food. Sanji, Soma, other famous cooks from anime. So I'm going Charmy from Black Clover because she's incredible vibes. And I don't have to worry about her fucking making half of the world uncomfortable. Yeah. Another ideal. Who's just a Joey Wheeler's got to be there.
Joey's gotta be there.
Any just deep Brooklynite.
Yeah, he's just showing up with like a bike chain wrapped around his fist for no reason. Yep. He's drunk already.
Great. Huge news. He was like, hey, the night before Thanksgiving is the best day to drink because you just sit at a table hungover and eat turkey. So give me Charmy from Black Clover. Give me Joey Wheeler. Another great vibes. Give me Chad from Bleach. Sabo.
He doesn't talk. I'd take Rengoku.
He's just gonna yell about how good the food is the whole time.
Man, that's a good positive.
I don't need a motivator. I don't need a motivator there. I want people that are gonna be chill to hang out with. Yeah. And then give me Zoro. Because he's gonna be me, Zoro, Joey Wheeler, boozing in the backyard. Charmy, chefing it up. Yeah. Chad, just a good, because every group needs we like this guy. He's quiet, but we like him. We adopted him, you know? Right. That's gonna be good.
That's fair.
That's a good rotation right there.
Yeah. Give me, for nightmare rotation, give me Alphonse Elric, who's just sitting there and can't eat or sleep.
Oh, you want armor Alphonse Elric, who's like not trying to make anyone feel guilty about eating, but like you're just looking over there and he's just sitting, right? Yeah. Like Alphonse Elric wouldn't be like, he wouldn't bring it up at dinner that he couldn't eat, but you'd just see a suit of armor over there, just like, you'd be like, man, I'm sure he remembers Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you're like, time for apple. And then he's just like,
hey guys, my mom's. Yo.
You're just staring at him holding the pie for like 40 seconds and he's like, pie?
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah.
Guys, it's my dog.
You like lift his helmet and like dump something.
You see it plunk on the bottom. He's like, I have to wash that out now. Yeah, he's like, I can't open myself. Yeah. I have to take my foot off physically to get this apple pie out of me.
Ed's gonna have to climb in me. Yeah, wash this out.
The actual Full Metal Alchemist has to get in here. Yeah. But all right, guys, thank you so much for checking in for another week of Otakus Anonymous. We appreciate you being here for another week. Nothing really to shout out. It's the winter time. We're not scheduled for anything. It's just
Thank
dark.
God.
It's dark. It's 4 p.m. Danny's moving.
I've moved.
Danny's moved. There's no way everything's unpacked. There's no way.
I've moved.
You've moved, but you're not in.
I'm not where I was.
You're not living.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So nothing's going on. It's cold. It's dark. Unless you're in the southern hemisphere. Shout out to all the southern hemispherites. Shout out to, I guess it's like almost summer now for you. But yeah, we love you guys, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Mwah.